Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Number 1 Ohio State and number 2 Indiana clash in the Big Ten Championship Saturday at 8. Buckeyes head coach Ryan Day making the conference title.
I know our guys are looking forward to it, going to Indy. It's been a long time since we've been in Indy, too long. And so we're going to win the game and a great opponent. So we got to have a great week of preparation, great focus, and we got to go put it on the field Saturday night.
Here, Buckeye Roundtable on the Fan tonight at 6. Also tonight, the final college football playoff rankings will release at 7. Baseball, Guardians pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz are facing a May trial for accepting bribes to help gamblers bet on their pitches. NHL, Blue Jackets are up before hosting the Red Wings Thursday at 7:30. NBA Cavs are also up before greeting the Blazers Wednesday at 7. This update sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. As an approved expense for both HSA and FSA accounts, you can save up to 40% on your Awaken 180 program. Awaken180weightloss.com.
The following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola, I'm Dennis Farina. So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Oh, hello, my snowman. How are we today?
White death today.
White death aplenty out there. I had the shovel in hand, 6:30 in the morning, making sure that it was just a little bit easier for the cars to get out, or that we wouldn't be trudging all that stuff back into the garage.
Look, you're good and clean.
I am a good clean boy.
Good and clean.
Yeah, I got started. I was done by 6:45. I shoveled out to the sidewalk, and then
I don't touch it.
school was called off. So I was like, Jack, you're going to get your butt out there and finish the rest of the driveway.
I'm surprised.
When you're ready.
That's the perk of having a teenage boy. He should be doing it all.
Well, it was 6:30 in the morning, and it was before anybody else was awake. Do you want to get it done, or did you want to wait around and then have the wife drive on top of it? Because once you drive on it, then you're ruining the chances to get a good, clean shovel.
I agree with
to
you.
that concrete.
I don't shovel.
Snowblower.
I don't blow.
You just don't do anything.
No, I have people.
Oh, they come by.
Call Mr. Plow. That's
Okay.
my name.
Is it like a riding lawnmower type of plow, or do they just get the actual truck up there and do 2 swipes?
The actual truck.
They just go
Takes
quick.
them like 5 seconds. They have a team of like 7
Right.
guys that come and shovel the sidewalk
Oh,
and the
wow.
walkways.
Well, that's the common man
Let me
lifestyle.
tell you something, Timmy. If you work hard enough, you too
He's just a common man.
can achieve these heights. And
Point me in
that's a
the-
little something for you to think about, Rhymetime.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're a new father. You're a homeowner. You know what? You work hard. You too will have a gaggle of humans jumping out of a truck, cleaning off your driveway. I'm contributing to the economy. You lazy bastards are putting people out of work.
Lazy?
Yeah.
You can't say lazy when I'm out there
All right.
doing the shoveling.
Greedy bastards.
Yeah. Greedy is more proper.
Rhymetime is in for Teddy today. How you doing, Rhymer? Doing good, Mike. How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
We have a girthy, just a Matt Khalil Wiener girthy show today. Inside the Buckeyes at 3:46. See you next Tuesday with our gal Jen Winters. What is going on behind the scenes here at the Fan? Jen will tell you at 4 o'clock. Rapid fire at 4:30, and a game show at 5:30. What is the game this week, Timmy?
I heard a little birdie told me when I was gone that you got a piece of crap Seinfeld quiz. It was a train
Adam
wreck.
King mailed it in.
Just a total train wreck. It was done on the fly. So I came in at 6 in the morning after I was done shoveling and did a real
Gets
Seinfeld
earlier every
quiz.
single time you talk about it. I was out shoveling at 3:30.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see anybody else out there, but I was.
I was actually out there before the snow. I was brining.
I was waiting
I
for
was
it.
brining the walk.
I was bucking that snow, daring it to fall out of the sky.
Had football last night. Kind of a dud of a game.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots will never lose again. Jackson Dart took a couple of shots. One of them resulted in a brouhaha between the two teams. Here's what I don't understand.
Not playing soccer out here.
Well, you know what? And kudos to him. Jackson Dart says, not playing soccer. I enjoy playing physical. I'm going to continue to play physical. But I understand we can't touch quarterbacks below the knees, right? Can't do that. Bad. I understand we can't touch quarterbacks at the head. All right? Bad. I understand that when a quarterback is running and they decide to give themselves up and slide or fall, whatever they do, you can't fall on them aggressively. I understand that. But now we're at the point, I guess, for some people, where when you still have a foot, maybe two, I don't know, go back and look at the replay, in bounds, you're not allowed to touch the quarterback in any way.
Right. I mean, you're in the field of play.
Look, I'm
Right?
all about
It's like, how you
15-yard
supposed to bring him
penalties
down?
for egregious late hits. But you know what my advice is to you, Jackson Dart? Get out of bounds sooner then.
And you know what? I understand and a little bit respect where Jackson Dart's mentality is coming from, how we're playing football here. You can get hit, but you're also trying to be a franchise quarterback. And if you want to be one of these guys that is in the lineup, out of the lineup, in the lineup, out of the lineup, that's not going to work. You're not going to be able to develop any
Hasn't
kind
he
of
been concussed
consistency.
multiple times this year,
He's
too?
been out multiple times this year. And this is first year as a starting quarterback. Now, it's a lost season, so if you're going to take some nicks, bumps, and bruises, it may as well be this year. But if this is the plan, if you want to be the man in New York and keep doing that smudge of the eye black below your right eye socket, you better try to stay upright and stay healthy. You just need to live to play the next down. I'm all for if a division if a big game is on the line, you got to put your head down and live with the risk. If a division championship is on the line, if a Super Bowl is on the line, yes, I understand it. Go John Elway helicoptering into the end zone. But other than that, learn some lessons from some of these other lighter framed quarterbacks out there. I don't even think Jackson Dart's that light framed, right? Is he like a 6'3", 225?
I don't know what he is.
He's not the
looks like a douche.
He's not big. He's also not puny. He's kind of in a tweener
You
there
like
as
that
far as
little
his size.
necklace he's got on there, Rhymetime? Is that something you want to pick up for yourself, maybe?
I think it's pretty stylish.
Yeah, you like it, don't you?
Oh, you would like that.
I'm kidding. No, I do not.
I will give kudos to the officials, though. Normally they're overreacting and throwing the flags. They threw the flag for the personal foul penalty on the Giants guy who instigated the whole thing. They did not throw a flag for a late hit.
Right.
So at least they didn't do that.
Forget about all that, though. You talk about where can you hit the quarterback. Did you see their returner that got completely demolished?
His
Did you see
helmet
him?
almost
It
puffed into smoke.
That's what it's supposed to do. So that's a good look for Rydell or Shutt or Air, whoever's.
Shit.
Whoever's making those helmets these days, they've got more slits in the helmets than ever before where they take the compression.
I don't like the
and
word
it's by
slit.
design.
Makes me uncomfortable.
What do you call it? I mean, it's a perfect
slot.
description of what it is. It's a slot. It's
Slit.
It's a crevice.
Crease.
It's a crease. Yeah. Little a gaping hole.
No, I don't like gaping.
It's not but
No,
it's not gaping. It's maybe like half an inch in thickness or whatever. Could be talking about anything right now if you listen to the last 10 seconds. But I thought the explanation of how you can hit a returner, it's like, oh yeah, you could just blow him up in the head. No problem. He's a runner, so
He's a runner.
contact to the head is perfectly legal. And I'm
He's
thinking,
looking straight ahead. You got to know
it
what's going
is?
on, Timmy.
but I mean, we're not trying to do that in football. And I'm not saying that whoever hit him for the New England Patriots was trying to do that. It was just as vicious a hit. Someone took his legs down. Someone hit high as he was getting ripped down low. And he didn't know what planet he was on when he was leaving the field. And the helmet was done. Okay, bye-bye.
Timmy, go bye-bye now. Thank you.
You know when you look into your partner's eyes and there's just nothing going on right there? That's what you did to me.
Jackets had a nice evening last night.
Hey, they did the opposite of what we talked about.
They did the opposite. They fell behind. They battled back. They played a nice, complete hockey game. They were physical throughout for the 60 minutes. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Now,
Right.
let's not make this a one-game fluke. Let's go out there and turn the tide and do this every single night. You need points. I don't want to hear it's early. It's not that early.
Yeah.
Rimmer was talking about it last week, and we'll talk to him tomorrow. At this point in the season, 77% of teams that are in playoff position wind up making the playoffs. So
you got to put yourself in position.
You can do the odds for the teams that aren't in playoff position. You're fighting an uphill battle.
I know we're gonna bring him up likely tomorrow with Rimmer as well, but I'll just say it now. Are we ever going to see any points from Kent Johnson?
No, he's dead now.
What happened to him?
He had his 1 year.
He's playing less minutes every single time
He looks like a shell of himself. He looks like he has no confidence. I don't know if that's on him. I don't know if that's on Evison riding his ass. I have no idea. But he is certainly not the same player that we had last year.
He had the shootout. When was that, Mike? Was it the Montreal game? Was it home against Montreal?
2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Where he had just a highlight reel shootout goal, and you were hoping that might give him some confidence. He hasn't scored a goal since October 21st. He had 1 point. 1 point, I repeat, in the month of November.
Ridiculous.
You cannot have that from a guy that you were counting on as much as you're counting on Kent Johnson.
During the offseason. And at the end of last season, we were looking at saying, ceiling for this guy is
part of the core, right?
90-point season.
His jersey number?
Getting to that. 1 point in a month, not going to get you there.
And you're without Marchenko right now, so you're still trying to pick up the slack with that. So
good news.
It's a good sign to see a road win without Marchenko, because you need to learn how to do this.
Monahan do things, because if this team's going to be good, their best players have to be good. Nice to see him score some goals last night. Good news for Kent Johnson. They've extended the season to 90 months. He'll get that 90 points. He'll get there.
In 6 years, we'll have those points.
Let the college football playoff campaigning begin. Details next. Colin, Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some slowdown due to a disabled vehicle that's blocking the left lane on southbound 270's ramp to Main Street, and that's on the east outer belt. We've got another delay due to a crash that's on the right shoulder of westbound 270 on the north outer belt after 315. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Save big during Lowe's Black Friday. Get 50% off select major appliances. Plus, choose select DeWalt 20-volt max drill or impact driver kits for just $99. Valid through 12/3/25. Selection varies by location while supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Men, we hear it all the time. A man comes in to get his erectile dysfunction treated, and very soon thereafter, he tells us that his relationship is renewed. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and you should know that ED doesn't just affect you, it also often affects your partner. They can feel undesired, unwanted, they may even feel like you don't love them anymore. At Tri-State Men's Health, we've successfully treated thousands of men for ED with protocols that have success rates as high as 90%, which means if you're like most men, we can get you back to the guy you used to be. You could even last up to an hour or more and find you're performing like you haven't in years. So call us today and give your partner the gift of renewed love. Your first visit is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in our office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. That's tristatemenshealth.com. We have 2 convenient locations in the area to serve you in Hilliard and Westerville. Tri-State Men's Health, a Promenic restorative health practice.
Bills piling up? CME can help you wrap up your debt into one simple, manageable signature loan with rates starting as low as 8.75% APR. Instead of juggling stacks of statements, let CME help you unwrap peace of mind this season. APR from 8.75%. Terms and eligibility apply. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit CMEFCU.org.
If a graffiti artist defacing your garage door might actually make it look better, we are Deluxe Door Systems. Our beautiful Clopay doors will transform your home, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
We here at The Fan want to make your mornings as enjoyable as possible. That's why we bring you T-Bone and Tyvis, a delightful blend of sports conversation and laughter. A show so good you'll forget all about your dead-end job and underachieving children. Maybe you saved a lot of money to send them to private school, and then your daughter shacks up with some dude named Fuzz. And you can't tell if your wife's angry or not because she's had so many fillers shot in her face that it can't move anymore. Anyway, T-Bone and Tyvis, it's good.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9.
The Fan.
All month long at Twin Peaks, celebrate National Dessert Month with sweet endings like our Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cheesecake topped with rum chata sauce, or the Twin Peaks Sundae with a warm Ghirardelli brownie. Pair it with a Screwball peanut butter whiskey for the ultimate game day finish. Twin Peaks eats, drinks, scenic views. And now, public education matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
December is a time for celebrations, whether that's just celebrating the end of another year or joining the Ohioans of all backgrounds who are celebrating more than a dozen different religious holidays this month. Let's stand together to celebrate that diversity. Our differences bring us together and make Ohio strong.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you pick match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sportsball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Progressive Insurance. Not only does Progressive let you bundle your insurance, they also give you round-the-clock protection. Get a quote today at progressive.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Skies are mostly cloudy for us as we go in the rest of the day today, but it will be chilly with temperatures only getting up into the low 30s. And then for tonight, a cold night ahead with mostly cloudy skies and lows down into the 20s. For Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds, and daytime highs, well, they're going to struggle to get out of the mid to low 30s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3 p.m. The Fan.
Panama 10 would like to inform you that this ain't one of them. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Teddy's not here today. Where is he? He is passed out on the floor of a pharmacy, probably. He was getting his flu shot today, and Teddy does not do well with needles, so he brought in Rhymetime, who actually doesn't even need a needle to pass out, just needs to be holding his wife's hand while she gets a needle, and then he passes out. Got a lot of big ones here at the Fan.
How'd the childbirth go then? If she's just getting a needle stuck in her for some shot, I assume childbirth was just out of this world crazy. You passed out 19 different times, right?
I will say it went a lot better than I expected, but I didn't go anywhere south of the equator, so I think that helped.
That's a good call. People always tell you have to do that. Oh, it's the miracle of life. You have to see your kid getting born. You know what? You got, if you play your cards right, 50 years of miracles. Because hopefully you'll be alive until your kid's 50 at least, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, if you happen to miss the vag crowning, I think it'll be okay.
I did see a half a second because there was a reflection. There was some stainless steel cabinetry on the other end of the hospital room, and I was north of the equator too, like every normal person is, just giving her my hand to hold and squeeze, as you do, right? With the second,
my hand.
Yeah, thank you, Hootie. With the second hand right on top, and then I looked over.
You saw the reflection?
And I saw a quick reflection.
You synced it, huh?
My neck jerked back. I said, oh, boy.
Hey, who put that catcher's mitt over? Oh, God! Oh, God!
Whew! Whoa, baby.
I just popped in the YouTube chat. I
big
encourage
baby.
all of you to do that as well. Go to YouTube, search 971 The Fan, and click on the live stream. I just saw that Saltine's in there. And Saltine...
I met Saltine for the first time recently.
Is breaking up with his girlfriend.
Oh.
So he's single again.
I feel like he did that the last time we spoke about him
Since
on the
we've
show.
known Saltine, he's been through several relationships. He's been fired from Taco Bell. And I said, maybe if you didn't spend all your time in the chat, you could keep a woman or a job.
Well,
but you know what? He's got his priorities straight. Me and you.
Saltine, he was a pleasure to meet. I believe it was the same appearance that I pegged the old man in the face with the red fan football.
You can't say that enough.
Oh, I mean, I threw the ball.
I understand.
I hit him in the face with the football. Come on, people. Come on. And you know what? If it hits you in the face, you owe me the milkshake. It's like Coach used to say in basketball practice. You got to be looking for the pass. You're calling for the ball. What, I hit you in a bad spot right between the eyeballs?
Maybe he's got a lazy eye.
Well, then don't call for the ball if you can't see it. Anyway, he made out like a bandit.
You opened your wallet and gave him cash. So he wouldn't sue you or the radio station.
I gave him some I'm sorry cash, and I'm sure the insurance came in and gave him a great pay.
Right,
no, he's a good guy.
Tis the season for the college football playoff. What's the word I'm looking for?
Bickering?
Campaigning.
Posturing?
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Here is Vanderbilt head coach Clark Lee. I don't know a world that exists where this team doesn't belong in that field. I'm learning right now about all the flaws and how we determine who's in and who's out. I think there's a bias against Vanderbilt. I think we've been ignored early in the season. We were not given a chance. It took us winning our way into the conversation, and all we've done is line them up and knock them down. Not necessarily wrong. I don't know if there's a bias against Vanderbilt.
No, it's that.
There is an uphill battle. We've discussed this before. If you're not in the early season rankings.
Right.
It's not fair.
How it goes.
But they're also not going to change it.
If anything, I mean, you could look at, wasn't a team like Utah? I'm looking at the rankings right now. I feel like they had a pretty good starting position.
They did.
And they went 10-2. I'm trying to see who their losses were and how bad they were. They lost to Texas Tech, and they lost on the road to BYU, who is in their conference championship game by 3 points. So they don't have the top high-quality wins. And again,
Texas Tech
all resumes
was at home, right?
For Utah?
Yeah, for Utah.
They were at home. Yeah, that was
it wasn't a very good game.
It was a big noon kickoff, right? So
Yeah.
it was kind of billed up as a good game, and Utah didn't really have much offense to speak of. The Texas Tech defense is really good, one of the better defensive players in the country, next to Caleb Downs and some of our guys. But look at a team like Virginia, right? Nobody is really expecting much of Virginia in the ACC. They have a nice year. They're in their conference championship game. They could win the conference out of nowhere. I think they were picked to finish 9th or maybe outside the top 10. So if you're not thought of going in Vandy, maybe if you didn't stub your toe so many times after you came up with that big win against Alabama, maybe you would have had more fanfare coming into the year because you had Diego Pavia coming back. It's not like you were a nobody. There were some people that thought you'd be a top 25 team, but you're right. They're on the cusp of being a playoff team, but probably going to just miss out. Oh, well.
Steve Sarkisian, he is Texas head coach. They have lost 3 games, but he thinks his team should be in the playoffs as well. He says, is this about what your record is at the end, or is this about beating quality teams and showing how good of a team you really are by beating quality teams on the field? Or is it don't play good teams, put up a bunch of yards, put up a bunch of points, and make it look good? Throw fade route touchdowns with 38 seconds to go when you're ahead 31-7, so the score looks better. So is a committee really watching the game?
Which specific game is he talking about?
That's a little Miami Hurricane knock right there.
Okay, good.
Or are they
That's
just
fine.
looking at a stat sheet at the end of the game to say, oh, well, they won by this many points. They must have played really good. Now, he has, again, my problem, it's almost like a flat earther. A flat earther will take something that is maybe 1% true.
Mm-hmm.
And then apply all sorts of BS logic to it. And then they say, oh, it's science. No, it's not science. You took something that was rooted in science and then you mucked it up. Steve Sarkisian is right that we shouldn't just be looking at style points for teams like Miami, right? The game has evolved past that. It is difficult to win week in, week out in college football, especially if you're tasked with playing, in some cases, like the Buckeyes, a 16-game schedule when it's all said and done. However, don't we care about the results on the field? Yes. But winning is a part of that.
And you know what? If Texas, I do believe that as we expand here, and certainly as we go ahead into the next years, you are going to see those 3-loss teams, if they have the right combination of wins, and they are tough, grizzled type of losses. Like Texas started off with step one, a road loss in game 1 of the season at Ohio State,
but it also
is
depends
not a death knell
on what the rest of the field looks like. When you have 3 losses, and sometimes when you have 2 losses, you're not in a position where you control your own destiny. You got to go out there and you got to campaign.
If there's a bunch of other 2-loss teams, if you get to like the 5th or 6th team in the field and there's a lot of 2-loss squads, and then maybe you see some 3-loss teams that come in there right at the edge of the field, and then you're going to nitpick over resume. All I'm saying is that when you leave it up to chance, you're doing just that. And that's what Texas has here. If they didn't lose that Florida game, this would be a completely different story because the way they played down the stretch. But, Mike, you tell me if you agree. The more that we sit here and keep looking over different teams' resumes, because I got Texas's in front of me because we're talking about them, they give up 38 points on the road at Mississippi State. They let Arkansas put 37, close to 40 points on them. There isn't another team out there that has been able to do what the Buckeyes have done consistently from start to finish, where nobody even sniffed 20 points. And in a lot of their games, they kept teams from even getting in the end zone. And I know that doesn't automatically mean that it's going to be this easy for Ohio State throughout championship season. They completed step 1 against Michigan. They got another huge test against Indiana coming up on Saturday. Will they keep doing it? Time will tell. But the 12-0 run that they're on, along with Indiana, is mightily impressive. And they are the 2 best teams so far right now, sitting here in this conference.
I love this. This makes sense on some level. He says, we've got to be mindful of the fact that we've played top 5 top 10 ranked teams. The next closest team that's ranked ahead of us has played 2. There's multiple teams in front of us that have played none. At that point, if we're just staring at a record, we've got to put ourselves in a better position to get a better record. Yes. And that involves winning more of your games.
Yeah, he's not going that route, though.
No,
he's talking about playing weaklings, which is something that the SEC already plays one less conference game.
We can play this game all you want, Sark. I mean, the reality is, you got a really quality win against Oklahoma.
That's a quality item.
Well, they do. On paper, that's a great win. But if you watch that game or you remember that week, Oklahoma did not have their starting quarterback. I don't think he played at all. If he did play, he wasn't 100%. He had missed time before that. That was a shell of that Sooner team. They got lucky and played him that week. Again, does this look petty when we're going back week to week and saying, well, you didn't play him at this time, you didn't play him at that time? We talk about Miami. Does Miami deserve to be in? I don't know if anybody from the ACC deserves to be in. But Miami has a nice quality win against Notre Dame.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And Notre Dame is going to be in the field. And
you asked me who the best 2-loss team in the country is right now. I think it's Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is also a team that you could nitpick. If you want to talk about resume, they got a win over 22nd ranked Pitt and a win over 20th ranked USC. And that's what they've got. This is we're getting into it now. Like we're getting into it.
No, they're getting into it. We're responding to it.
These are the conversations that are going to continue to be ongoing all the way up to the college football playoff. And it's why even with some of these big name schools where we expanded to 12, there's still going to be people bickering. And I laugh. I laugh at this because so many people in college football said that 4 was perfect, that there was no problem with just having 4. We're to 12, and we're still hearing all this from
16,
Miami
baby.
And from Sark and from Vanderbilt. And I don't know, has Kyle Whittingham put a bunch of stuff out there from Utah yet? I don't know what grounds he would have to stand on, but you may as well say some things.
We're going to get to a world where there's 96 teams in the NCAA tournament. And even then, you will hear whining and complaining.
Oh, the Big 10 even. Petiti. Oh, little Petiti. How many did he want?
All
like 24, 48?
He wanted all 18
Get
teams
them
in
all,
the Big Ten.
all of them, everybody.
Penn State is narrowing in on a coach. Details in 2 minutes. Colin, Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is slowing down due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of westbound 270 on the north outer belt after 315. And watch out for another crash that's on northbound 71's off-ramp to Route 37 on the north side. This report is sponsored by Middlefield Bank. Middlefield Bank, helping neighbors enjoy life with personalized banking solutions at 6 area locations. Stop in their new Westerville branch at 450 Altair Parkway and check out their grand opening specials. Find an MB near you at middlefieldbank.bank today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
I love a good Hollywood casino party. Scotty Vegas here, and there are so many reasons to party on Sunday, December 7th with us. Watch the college football playoff bracket come out with us at noon. Watch the Browns, Bengals, and Steelers games all at 1 o'clock with us. Then parlay the great food, huge screens, and best big-time prizes at the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. You're watching. We're watching. Let's watch together. Sunday, December 7th at Hollywood Casino. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You have a chance to win a beautiful new custom home or cash prize this holiday season with a Home for the Holidays raffle. And help make wishes come true for Make-A-Wish Kids. One lucky winner will be announced on December 24th, so get your $100 ticket now. Just visit A Home for the Holidays, Columbus.org to buy your tickets. That's A Home for the Holidays, Columbus.org. Terms and conditions apply.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
We are going to talk about an update to the Penn State coaching search. I was seeing the replay again and again on Twitter here, Mikey. We didn't talk about the flubbed field goal by Giants kicker Younghoe Koo last night.
It's quite the thing.
Have you ever seen?
He just locked up.
I love this about sports, how we've watched thousands of games, and yet still you'll see something that you've never seen happen in a professional football game where a guy drives his toe right into the turf and tried to say that the ball, the ball was really moving around.
It was a perfect hold.
It looked like it was even angled the right way.
Looked fine.
You want it to be angled. Perfect snap, perfect hold.
We all have moments.
Yeah.
I've missed the golf ball completely. Done it. Played softball as a youngin'. Remember, I was in Camp Sundance, day camp. There was this girl that I really wanted to impress. She was playing catcher. And then I came up and I said, you know what, if I hit a home run in softball,
wow,
this girl's going to be so impressed by me. I'm going to round the bases and I'm going to, touch home plate, and she's going to drop her gear down and give me a big hug and kiss and say, let's get married.
Drop her gear down.
Yeah.
Great.
All that.
Take off that.
And I said, I'm going to swing as hard as I possibly can on the next pitch that comes in. And that's exactly what I did. I swung so hard that not only did I miss the ball completely, I farted. And it was so violent that I sharted. I messed myself. Not the first time and not the last time, but
too bad you were wearing the white softball pants.
Needless to say, we didn't get together.
No, that's not going to happen.
All right, Penn State coaching.
Yeah. So Penn State's coaching search is targeting BYU's coach. Kalani Sitake.
Ooh, Sitake.
That's what reports are saying right now. And judging by this does appear to be true, the way that Sitake is talking about it. They're not shying from it. He said, when asked about the Penn State job yesterday, didn't answer directly. Here was the quote. He said, we're trying to finish the season the right way. It's on us to be our best and play against Texas Tech. So as we go through the week and go through the prep, I also want them to live through all the moments and have a great experience and not waste a moment thinking about anything else. This is a great distraction to have, let's be honest. But, right now we need to be focused on making sure that we're giving our best shot in this game against Texas Tech. So I assume when he says this is a great distraction to have, he's talking about for him and his family to be thought of in the breath of taking the Penn State coaching.
Here's what I do know.
I assume that's what he meant by that.
From all you Penn State losers that want to play like, oh, we've been playing this game the whole time.
No.
All these people have been chasing after these other coaches, and we've just been hanging in the weeds, waiting for this guy from BYU. The reality is you had about 8 guys on your list ahead of him. They all either extended with their team or told you flat out, go to hell. And you had the audacity, Penn State people, to make up a rumor that you turned down Urban Meyer. Urban called you.
Yeah, he did.
And said, I'm really interested in coaching your team. And then you said to Urban, yeah, but you know what? We just don't have any faith you can handle NIL, so we're going to pass. You would break your ankles trying to get to Urban Meyer right now.
Well, does anyone in the right mind remotely believe that?
Somebody believed in Timmy.
It can't be anybody
it's
that
making
really
news
believes
cycles,
that.
dude. And by the way, this BYU guy, what's his name?
Sitake.
Sitake, that's right. He is a BYU guy. I'm sure he likes the attention. Several influential, big money BYU boosters have gone on social media today and have essentially said, over my dead body.
You know who one of those guys was?
We're going to write the Crumble guy.
The Cookie Man.
The Crumble, big cookie money.
The Cookie Monster.
They're going to cut this dude a check. He's not going anywhere. And you Penn State people will be back at square one again. The reality is your job is not a top job. That is not a coveted job in college football anymore.
It's unbelievable to come to this realization about Penn State football. I mean, we were there with Nebraska football, right? And now I think
Nebraska's
we're here
about
with
10
Penn
years
State
ahead of what
football.
Penn State's going to be.
I mean, Nebraska at least got they got Matt Rule to go over there. I don't know what that's saying.
What does that mean?
And Penn State was trying to get, but Penn State wanted Matt Rule, and Matt Rule said, no, I'm going to stay here and keep mailing in 7-5. 6-6 seasons for the Cornhuskers, and I'll keep riding
I'm
or dying here.
They're not kicking the tires on Pat Fitzgerald. We've heard about Pat Fitzgerald in communications with Michigan State.
Michigan State's getting him. Michigan State's got Pat Fitzgerald. I mean, wouldn't Penn State rather go with a guy that knows what it's like to coach in the Big Ten? If you're going to go that route,
Pat Fitzgerald will take his victory lap and say, I was completely and totally vindicated, but.
Somewhere in the middle. There's a gray area.
I understand, but is Penn State leery about hiring a coach that, was once upon a time fired because there was like teabagging going on in his locker room and he didn't know about it?
I don't know.
You've had enough teabagging over the years, Penn State.
Yeah, I guess the optics of it are a thing, and maybe that has nothing to do with why they didn't have Pat Fitzgerald higher on their list. I think
Who's the interim guy? Terry Smith? Is that who's there?
Terry Smith is there, yeah.
And I know he wants it. He's really passionate about it. He seems like a really good guy, but I always
think it's too big.
hate taking someone from the staff that didn't get the job done and then saying, all right, here you go.
Like,
at least with Sharon Moore, they won the national championship. Say what you want about how they won it, and I've said that plenty of times, but Sharon Moore got that job because Harbaugh go bye-bye, and they won the national championship.
Yeah.
And he was the offensive coordinator.
And maybe you could make some similarities there with how Penn State has played down the stretch here to get it back to bowl eligibility with what we had going on with our own basketball coaching search a couple of years ago. And obviously a lot of people, when it came to that OSU gig, wanted to see the big swing and wanted to see someone like Coach Calipari get more of a look, or Dusty May, of course, who winds up at Michigan, which, by the way, did you see Michigan basketball just mow down team after team at their last tournament they were in by 30, each one of them by 30-plus points.
They look pretty good.
It must have been before an update was done, but I always poke around the in-season bracketology report. How the hell they weren't a 1 seed, at least right now, is beyond me. I mean, they were getting first-place votes behind Purdue. They're undefeated. They've been beating teams. They won their 3 games by more than 100 points out there, so they're looking pretty good.
Kentucky's going to go with Oregon offensive coordinator Will Stein as their next head coach. We talked about that yesterday, that Chip Kelly's name was flying around there, and some people have brought up Brian Hartline with that job because his brother, once upon a time, was the quarterback for Kentucky, but they're going to go with the Oregon OC.
Well, you can shut the door on Brian Hartline. I don't know if there was going to be
for that job.
Yeah, for the Kentucky job. And again, I said here yesterday, I would much rather stay being the offensive coordinator at a big ship like Ohio State football, going for a second straight national championship and everything that you can continue to do. Use it to your advantage too. You are a young offensive coordinator, first year doing it, but if you can move closer, more money just continues to pour into college football for players, for coaches alike. We're talking about Lane Kiffin's deal. If you can be a $3 million guy at a coordinator position, I mean, it can happen here at Ohio State. They gave that to Jim Knowles to go to Penn State, and it was a disaster. We're doing well here at Ohio State, so you can get it.
Do you want all the inside info that's going on in Ohio State athletics?
I hope not.
You say yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're going to give it to him, Timmy.
I do that.
That's right, and that's coming up next with Inside the Buckeyes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You can expect some slowdown due to a crash if you're on Fisher Road at North Wilson Road. And be aware of an accident that's on southbound 270's on-ramp from Tuttle Crossing Boulevard on the West Outer Belt, causing some delay there. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work, just honest, expert waterproofing. Protect your home from water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions. And yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years, and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355, or selltohometeam.com.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps. This season at Kroger, make the moments that matter possible with quality that's affordable in every aisle. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Right now, select 6 to 8 ounce varieties of Kroger cheese are on sale. 3 for $5 when you buy 3 with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Get ready to play, win, and celebrate at El Dorado Sayada Downs, your ultimate Caesars Rewards destination. Earn rewards every time you play or dine with the most exciting loyalty program around. Take your pick from 1,700 hot new games, award-winning brews, and Guy Fieri's out-of-bounds 68-layer lasagna. And big news, Sayada Downs will host the prestigious Breeders' Crown in 2026, featuring 12 championship races. Feel the energy at El Dorado Sayada Downs, where Caesars Rewards never stop. Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem, call 1-800-589-9966. Visit Caesars.com/Sayada Downs for details.
Toyotathon is on, and there's no better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota. Like the family-size Highlander and the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander. Now through January 5th, you can get 4.75 APR financing on any remaining new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander, including hybrid models. With approved credit through TFS, Plus, you get Toyota Care 2 years, no cost maintenance. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Take action and get expert service from Logan Services. Heating service calls are just $79. Furnace tune-ups are also $79. And plumbing service calls are just $79. We work in your neighborhood, and scheduling online is quick and easy. So visit our website to book your appointment now. For fast, friendly service, choose Logan Services.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. You know when you grow a beard or cut your hair and the mirror surprises each day, then it fades? Well, here's what doesn't fade. Seeing this thinner version of me staring back every single morning. 2 years after dropping 50 pounds with Awaken 180, I'm still doing a double take. And let me tell you, it feels awesome. Awaken 180 didn't just change my weight, it changed how I see myself, literally. I dropped my 50 pounds during the holidays. It's the best time to start, in my opinion. What's stopping you? Awaken180weightloss.com.
Start your morning knowing anything is possible. Because if these guys are hosting a radio show, imagine the possibilities. T-Bone and Tyvis.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9.
Your home for football, food, and fun.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Accurate Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Common Man is one soiled bed sheet away from being Jeff Remmer's legal guardian. This is Man and Timmy.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your stupid audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends at Care Heating and Cooling. Inside the Buckeyes.
Common Man and Timmy present Inside the Buckeyes.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
All right, let's start off with some good, clean Buckeyes from the big victory over Michigan. We ended the streak. It was a lovely Monday show to do. I can't even keep this to offense, defense, and then one special. There's so many. So I'll just start with our good, clean quarterback for his play. He's literally a good, clean Buckeye. There's not even a speck of facial hair on him. Julian Sand, that was beautiful.
He's hairless all over his whole body.
He's a seal. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. He is. What about the offensive line? What about tight end Will Kazmarek? Are you seeing some of the clips that are floating around on what he was doing, pancaking guys left and right?
Oh, he did a fantastic job.
It's hard to tell in the midst of it when you're focusing on your running backs, and you might miss some blocks here and there. But when you go back and watch the film, he had one, especially on Derek Moore, Michigan star defensive end number 8 out there. He was the one that had to tweet out when the Buckeyes were rallying the troops and won the 4 straight games and won the national championship. He just said, nobody cares. Well, I guess how you can say that. You're going to trash talk because you won the game, but they went on and won the national championship. They had the last laugh.
And then Will Kazmarek pancakes you.
He just planted you deep into the earth. How about Jeremiah and Carnell, Bo Jackson, the defensive line, Sonny, Caleb Downs, Matt Patricia,
the whole team,
Brian Hartline,
whole
Coach
team
Day.
is good and clean.
Everybody, Tyler Bowen, the offensive line coach. We don't talk about him enough. We'll listen to Ryan Day's weekly press conference coming up here.
Sideline reporter Tyler Danberg, also just a good, clean boy.
Tyler Danberg, for sure. We got some audio from a Zoom teleconference that Ryan Day and Kurt Signetti did on Sunday, right after they both completed their 12-0 regular seasons. We, of course, beat Michigan. Indiana hammered Purdue on the road. You can tell how pleased Ryan Day was with one unit on his football team in particular. Again, talking about the offensive line.
The physicality, the way that they played, it was pretty amazing. I think there was 43 knockdowns between all 5 of them, which I've never heard of before. They just played their tail off. I'm just proud of the physicality, the mindset, and the confidence they played with in this past game.
43 knockdowns in that game. They keep that up. They are going to have a chance. It doesn't matter how all your other components are playing. If you are winning in the trenches on both sides of the ball, the talent that they have, they will be in a position to win every single game that is left on their schedule and repeat as national champs. Now, a lot of people have been talking about this when it comes to 12-0 teams like Ohio State and like Indiana playing this extra game. Some think not playing it might be the way to go. Don't tell that to Coach Day. He talked about how winning the conference title game is listed out as one of their team goals. That's good. But as you hear from Day and Signetti, they actually differ on the question of should each of these teams be guaranteed a top 4 seed in the college football playoff. Here's Day first.
You're not supposed to be penalized for losing in the conference championship game. So you have the 1-2 seed. And so I think, both would deserve to get a first round bye. But I also think it matters when you're, the 1 or the 3 or 4 because of who you play. So I think it's important to win this game and be the 1 seed. It just kind of help your chances. Everything matters.
Mm-hmm. Signetti went with a little bit of a different approach here.
I think you're playing this game for a reason. The Big Ten championship means an awful lot. And I think the way you play should mean something because it's a game. It'll be the last thing you put on the field. And I don't expect any handouts. We've earned everything up to this point, and we've got to earn it on Saturday.
I agree with the coaches where this feels like it's a big game, whatever the circumstances are. I can't see too many ways where both don't receive a bye, and I think that's still earned because they got here with an undefeated mark. That's incredible. No one else is unbeaten right now. Mikey, where do you come down on this?
Let's not pretend like this is not going to be the last thing that people see. I mean, this is not a week 3 matchup. This is, all right, we just watched them play this game, and now we go into a room. I mean, the brackets come out the next day.
Right.
This is the night game on Saturday night, and the brackets come out the next day. You can't just ignore. If the Hoosiers go in there and lay a turd down, you're not going to ignore that. Vice versa. I don't think the Buckeyes will, but if they did lay a turd down, you're not going to ignore that. And I don't live in a world, and I'm never going to live in a world, and some people do, and I think they're crazy, where the Big Ten championship doesn't matter. It matters a lot. Beating Michigan matters a lot. Winning the Big Ten matters a lot. You do those first 2 things, it sets you up to do the last thing. Last year was terrific, right? But the reason why we talk about it is because it hasn't happened. Where you have a situation where you lose to your rival, you don't win your conference, and you still got a chance to go out there and play for the national championship.
Right.
You can achieve that last thing while achieving the first 2 on that list, too.
And let's be honest, in most years, you're not going to know. You really aren't going to know for sure if you go out there and you lay a stinker that you're still going to have a top 4 seed. I think the bye is a huge thing to get that extra rest and that recovery. You want to go out, you want to be balls to the walls and try to win this game, and then let everything else fall where it may.
I don't care how the bye worked out last year. Last year's not this year.
You're not Oregon.
Ryan Day purposely goes out and he strangles these teams to death. He doesn't take as many snaps as other teams because at the end of it, he saves like a game when you factor in all the snaps.
Yeah.
So imagine saving 2 games and getting to the second round of the playoffs.
It's big.
Your guys are rested and ready to go.
And they're both, and even though Day is pining to say that, yes, we still deserve a bye, that's not meaning that they're going to go out and try to take it easy in this football game. Let me do some men's basketball here because Jake Diebler's first radio show of the season was yesterday, and coming off that 1-point loss to Pitt going into the weekend, their first and only true non-conference road game, some were wondering how they defended that final set where Pitt hit the game-winning 3 at the buzzer. 3.9 seconds left, full court. And Diebler was asked about not guarding the inbounder. This was the discussion that was had.
In that moment, we wanted to play 5 versus 4. So I think strategically, if the clock was a little shorter and you don't have an opportunity for several dribbles, it makes sense to maybe put someone over the ball.
So instead of 3.9 seconds or so, if it was maybe 2 seconds or whatever.
1.8, now you put, I think you shift to put someone over the ball and make that entry pass really tough.
This is the basketball X and O stuff that I tend to geek out over, and me and Rhymetime were discussing this. So when you're not going to guard the inbounder right there, he's saying 5-on-4, you get an extra defender back in your formation.
I understand that.
And you had Christoph Tilley, though, your big guy, sinking too much, and he was kind of there in la-la land by the 3-point line. He needs to move himself up a little bit more to get into some of those creases where you expect the cut or the desperation 3-point shot to come from. They had pretty good defense on it, but
I fundamentally disagree, though, Timmy.
No, my philosophy, if you put a 6'8", 6'9" guy, and there's something Brandon Knoll can do. Just do jumping jacks.
Yes, exactly right.
And just disrupt. I think if it were maybe 6.5, 7 seconds, and every second does matter when you get into those formations, is it enough time for them to get a couple passes, more dribbles? But with only 3.9, you're really making that easy, in my opinion, to get it across half court and then to get a better look. And
how many times have we seen teams crap their pants because they can't execute the inbound play?
Right.
But now you don't even give them a challenge.
Honestly, like there's different situations, whether it's a half court set. Most of the time, I'm for guarding that inbounder. Get in the lane get in the vision. It's so much easier to just juke a guy out off of some picks on the court when you have a hand in the face of the guy trying to throw the pass.
What's going on behind the scenes here at the Fan? We'll get to the bottom of it. It's time for See You Next Tuesday with Jen Winters coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on southbound Deerker Road at Henderson Road. And there's another delay due to a crash that's on the right shoulder if you're on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt after 315. This report is sponsored by FranklinCrisisCare.org. Are you or someone you know feeling overwhelmed by a mental health or addiction crisis? The Franklin County Crisis Care Center is now open 24/7 with care from certified peers and professionals. Learn more at FranklinCrisisCare.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Get a holiday loan and choose loan amounts from $1,000 to $5,000. Visit BMIFCU.org/holiday loan for details.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the biggest reasons people get new windows, Wilson, is that old windows make for an uncomfortable house with crazy high roller coaster energy bills.
Leslie, people love being uncomfortable on roller coasters. The ups, the downs, the gurgling in your stomach because you had 5 corn dogs before getting on.
Did that happen to you, Wilson?
What? No.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Lights are going up, snow is falling down. There's a feeling of goodwill around town. It could only mean one thing. McRib is here.
McRib season is here at McDonald's. Right now, enjoy a McRib and pair it with our world-famous fries and an icy cold Dr. Pepper at participating McDonald's for a limited time.
McRib is here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Ring in 2026 in a big way at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Don't miss our $65,000 New Year, New Wheels giveaway. You could drive off in a 2026 Chevy Traverse or take home $35,000 cash. Earn entries playing your favorite slot and table games all month long. The fun doesn't stop there. Catch live entertainment, hit the dance floor, indulge in fine dining, and count down to a balloon drop at midnight. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. That's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telohio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in Central and Southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
You got this. Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
My advisor at Plant Moran Wealth Management knows my definition of wealthy. Rescue animals. Everywhere. So, my husband and I bought property and opened a sanctuary. It's our happy place. And from the sound of it, it's their happy place too.
You have your own personal definition of wealthy. Plant Moran Wealth Management knows it takes a personal approach to get you there. Experience the difference with Plant Moran Wealth Management. Book a consultation today.
Okay, Santa, pre-flight checklist time. Nice list?
Check.
Naughty list?
Check.
Meyer shopping list?
Oh, Britain's bells.
All good. I've got the Meyer app right here. Okay, let's see. Sugar, spice?
Gingerbread is nice.
Gift cards, gift wrap. Ooh, Meyer even has fa la 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 low prices on stocking stuffers.
Oh, we can't forget batteries.
Good call, big guy. Order sent.
Just in the Saint Nick of time.
Bring more good to life with the seasonal savings at Meijer.
Skyline's Mac and Cheese 3-Way is back. This time with white cheddar cheese and creamy cavatappi pasta. Try a Mac and Cheese 3-Way with Skyline's original chili or their new chicken chili at participating Skyline locations for a limited time.
Millions of fans agree. This Christmas tradition rocks. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, presenting The Ghost of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO and more. December 23rd, 2 shows, Nationwide Arena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. A portion of the proceeds benefits the James and Heather Pick Music Program.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hi, this is Max with Buckeye Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. We want to wish the community, our clients, and our team a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We're incredibly thankful to serve such a great community with such an amazing team. It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you for being you. And when you need us,
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Number 1 Ohio State continues to prepare to face number 2 Indiana in the Big Ten Championship game Saturday at 8 from Indianapolis. Here, Buckeye Roundtable on the Fan tonight at 6. College coaching news, Ohio placed head coach Brian Smith on leave, naming associate head coach John Hauser the interim head coach. Boston College retained head coach Bill O'Brien. Baseball, Guardians pitchers Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz are facing a May trial for accepting bribes to help gamblers bet on their pitches. They're due back in court January 15th. NBA Cavs are out before greeting the Blazers Wednesday at 7. NHL Blue Jackets are also out before hosting the Red Wings Thursday at 7:30. Ranked matchups in college hoops tonight, number 15 Florida, number 4 Duke, number 5 UConn, and number 21 Kansas, then number 16 North Carolina, and number 18 Kentucky. This update is sponsored by BMI Federal Credit Union. Get a holiday loan and choose loan amounts from $1,000 to $5,000. Visit BMIFCU.org/holiday loan for details.
Number 1 pizza expert and the number 4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get things started 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. At 8 o'clock, they're going to talk to Von Bell, former Buckeye safety. Rothman and Ice will have Adam Schefter on at 1:30. And then Hockey and Hounds with Zach Wierenski at 2:30 tomorrow. And on this show, Leather Jacket Time with 10 TV's Nicole Sheeran and Name Dropping with Jeff Rimmer. But now, it's time for See You Next Tuesday. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Jen Winters is here.
Hi.
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 How you doing, Jen?
Doing good, Tim. How are you?
Oh, how's everything going upstairs? It's December. Is anyone up there?
No.
No.
What about for the rest of the month?
No.
No.
No, we got one more real week of work, and then it's even more of a ghost town.
You know what I did see, though?
What did you see?
Speaking of work.
Yeah.
I have worked here a long time.
Yeah.
All right, 22 years here.
That is a long time.
Emmett
telling
Smith
you.
years.
What?
Emmett Smith years, 22 years. Go ahead. It's for Teddy.
I have never seen 11 hours of Buckeye pregame, which is what we're doing on Saturday. We're doing
amazing.
11 hours of pregame. I'm not factoring the game into that coverage.
No.
All right, 11 hours of pregame starting at 9 a.m. on Saturday with you, Timmy.
With
Holy
me.
crap.
I volunteered
You're
to do
gonna
this
be
shift.
here?
Well, you know what? You know who I get to work with at 9 o'clock on Saturday to set off our coverage for Big Ten Championship
I
game
hope
day?
it's Tyvis Powell.
It is
Yay!
Timmy and Tyvis for one day only. There we go. It's going to be fun to work
getting
with him.
back together. I love that.
I don't want to over prep that. You know what I mean?
What do you have to prep
You
for?
don't have to prep anything.
Buckeyes, Indiana, and you're sitting there with Tyvis.
I'm a
It writes
professional.
itself.
You're not
Timmy.
a professional.
You're a professional,
You're
but-
a bum.
I pretend to be a bum, and I play the role very well, but I still am. But I probably half prepare because of all the places we can go when I'm with Tyvis. It'll be fun.
It'll be a good time.
So what are you doing? You doing watch parties and stuff? What are we doing?
No. So my job this the whole season basically has been I stay at home with my Wi-Fi and I get content from the guys at the game. So there's a group text. We name it whatever the game is. And usually our guy Tyler's there. Nicole and Adam from Channel 10 are there. And then we get footage sent to me. And then I push it out.
And then you're pooping all that out to the
that you're
people.
seeing spammed across social media
It's
is
all your
coming
fault.
from me. But I love doing it. It's so fun. And getting this stuff in and being like, oh, this is really good. And I have to get this out right away. So that's what I've been doing this whole season. I've had a couple of watch parties or pregame things that I've done. But primarily, I've been getting all the social media stuff out.
I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I guess you don't know this for certainty because we pretty much do all of our watch parties at Hollywood Casino with our buddies there. And I would go there for
You're there
the
for home games, and then Rothman is there for road games.
Yeah, road games. The tailgate show broadcasts live.
Yes.
Are we doing that? Because I'm looking at our read.
Yes.
It doesn't specify if we're going to be there
we
for
will
the game.
be there for the watch party itself. The actual, both of the network pregame shows, the tailgate show and the pregame show, will be in studio. And then you can catch that simulcast, I believe, on 10 TV Plus. They might put it on Channel 10. Don't quote me on that. I'm
We're
not
making these
100%
decisions.
sure. But you can watch it obviously on YouTube or 10 TV Plus, or listen to it on the radio. Holy crap, radio! Listening to radio.
We've
on
never
radio.
given you more content than we have right now.
No.
And to make that point, tonight got a live YouTube show,
yeah,
right?
We've got our our penultimate countdown show, basically.
College football playoff rankings drop tonight.
And then tonight it'll be kind of hosted by Bone and I think Reeser. Rhymetime will be there.
You're going to tear him away from the college basketball
his
tonight?
game doesn't start until 9:00.
And games all night, baby.
Well, and there are what?
We'll have a setup, that's for sure.
You'll be fine, right? Because North Carolina doesn't play till 9.
North Carolina's not till 9:30, and then after the rankings is the Florida and Duke game.
He's going to be just fine. And also maybe say hi to your wife and, take
No,
care of the
hell
baby
with
a
the
little
wife and
bit. So, yeah, and then I think Scotty Vegas, maybe Dave Biddle will jump in just to say hi. They will be at the casino this weekend, Scotty and Dave, for the watch party Saturday night for the Big Ten championship game, and then for the bowl reveal, bracket reveal.
On Sunday?
That's Sunday.
On Sunday afternoon.
And then stick around and watch, the Bengals win and the Browns probably lose.
We're also doing a thing on Sunday at noon.
Right.
Yes.
On 10 TV Plus and the fans' YouTube. It's a big reveal show. It's Dom Taberry. It's you, Timmy. It's Nicole, and I think it's Dane Sanzenbacher.
Nice.
This was a lot of fun. We did this for the first time last year.
It was cool.
And I thought it was great.
Is
it
this
was
where Adam
fun
was
to be on
bleeding
set.
from the lip?
This is where I promise you, I was a little standoffish back then because it's still with the convergence and everything. You're trying to, what kind of decorum do I have
You don't
on
want
the
to make
TV
waves.
side?
Right.
I didn't
Now
wanna,
we're going to make lots of waves.
Right, because Adam was so like, oh, please don't say anything. I wish I could go back and just point and laugh and ask him why
He cut
blood
himself
is pouring out of his
shaving.
mouth.
Yeah.
And so he's doing the show dripping blood at the table, and none of you
this?
say a damn
I
word.
was shocked.
We kind of no-sold it, only it would have been much better to sell it. What is Adam? It's so Adam King that he's shaving 5 minutes before he's got to be on set. So if there's a problem, it will be noticed.
Oh.
not earlier in the day or the night before, 5 minutes before we got to go on set.
Well, and I had fun last week on Thanksgiving night with you guys. Thank you for allowing
thank you
me
for
to be a part
popping
of that
up. And by the way,
silliness.
you can still watch Common Man's Basement from Thanksgiving night, even if you didn't catch it live. It's there on the YouTube feed. Just search Common Man's Basement.
Jen's dog made an appearance.
Yes, and she licked my mouth, and it was disgusting. And
Yeah.
and then you made fun of the way I talked to her, and then I realized that's how I always talk to her, and you've never seen that before. So, I talk to my dog like a baby.
I'm a proponent of that.
Jen. It's not just you.
Jen, I didn't mean to make fun of that because I do that. I will.
You do that with your cat, though, because you're not a dog person.
I talk to my cat, and I don't even use proper grammar when I talk to my cat.
Give me an example.
I just say, like, what's going on? What will I say? Like, I call her Biddy. Her name is Twizzler. And then there's all the different names because it goes from Twizzler to Bits to Biddy. Because like a Twizzler bit, like the smaller piece of the candy.
Okay.
So it goes like that. And I'll kind of get down like on my knees and I'll just look at her and she'll say, "Hey, Biddy, what is you doing?" I won't say, "What are you doing?" I say, "What is you doing?"
We should have
Bits?"
that on YouTube. Timmy talks to the cat.
Want that really bad. I mean, I call Harley, so she's Harley Quinn because Batman, because that's my sports Matt, my husband, is a huge Batman fan. And the first two dogs we had as a couple were named after Beatles references, so it was only fair that and it's perfect for her because she's crazy and I love her and she's a little sass mouth. And so I call her Harles Barkley. That's my
Harles Barkley.
And then
little Gnarls Barkley
when she's
reference.
Being sassy, I call her Harley Jean. I call that's her white trash name.
I was going to say, is that her middle name? You use the middle name?
No. I just get in here, Harley Jean. She's from, and I don't want to, besmirk the people of Madison County, but that's where she's from. So.
At the bridges there.
And she was in jail. She was a jail dog.
What do you mean she was in jail?
She, for 30 days, she spent in jail and she learned how to be a dog, basically, inside. At least she was housebroken.
Was she a criminal?
No, but a criminal who was in good standing helped to make her what she is, which is why she's a sass mouth.
Look at you rehabilitating.
Yeah. So I applied for her, forgot all about her. 30 days later, I got a call from the Humane Society out there, and they're
Anthony call you?
It was not Anthony.
Hey, how you doing? I got a dog here for you.
That dog you applied for has graduated from the prison program. Would you like to adopt her?
This one just made parole.
How old's your dog, Jen?
She is 9.
I feel like my dog's 27 years old.
Well, that's because she's been through a lot. I feel so bad for, was her name Salem?
She hasn't been through a lot.
She's torn her ACL.
A lot of love.
2 ACL surgeries, Timmy.
And who is right there at the ready to take care and
I don't know
do
what you're
the
doing.
surgeries.
I know you're like
we don't let her
kissing the cat.
We don't let her wobble around. We do the surgery. You get the injury, we pay the money.
Harley, unfortunately, hasn't, knock on wood, hasn't had that stuff. She's just crazy.
You don't want that.
That's a hell of a segment. Hey, if you want to hear more about dogs tomorrow, it's Rothman and I. Zach Wierenski will be on Hockey and Hounds at 2:30.
All right. Well, sorry this was kind of a dud, but I appreciate the time.
No dud.
To be spent with all of you lovely people. And I'll see you next Tuesday.
With his weekly presser today, you will hear from the coach coming up next, where he will sing this song. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got traffic slowing down due to a crash that's on Fisher Road at North Wilson Road. And you're looking at a 10-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking 2 lanes on northbound 270. On that east outer belt at 670, it's going to be stop and go from Hamilton Road. This report is sponsored by FranklinCrisisCare.org. Are you or someone you know feeling overwhelmed by a mental health or addiction crisis? The Franklin County Crisis Care Center is now open 24/7 with care from certified peers and professionals. Learn more at FranklinCrisisCare.org. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. For every $50 you spend in Roosters gift cards this holiday season, you'll receive a $10 Roosters bonus buck. Available at Roosters locations or at roosterswings.com.
If people think your garage door is decorated for Halloween all year round, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Columbus Men's Clinic.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out? Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life. and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Columbus Men's Clinic and turn your tomorrows into today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 614-300-7400 or book now in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, for every man in every season of life.
Common Man and Bob Capace here for Worthington Jewelers. Bob, why should people trust you for their holiday shopping this year?
Family owned and operated for 25 years. We're known for helping guys make great decisions. Unlike me hiring you, Common Man.
You know, I was thinking, I've been a good, clean boy this year. You got anything for me over there?
How about a nice anklet?
Sold. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged.
Does your vehicle need maintenance, but you don't have time? Krieger Ford's got you covered. Enjoy our convenient pickup and delivery service, or we come to you with our mobile service van. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Schedule your appointment today, only at KriegerFord.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
All month long at Twin Peaks, celebrate National Dessert Month with sweet endings like our Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cheesecake topped with rum chata sauce, or the Twin Peaks Sundae with a warm Ghirardelli brownie. Pair it with a Screwball peanut butter whiskey for the ultimate game day finish. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
Last year, I remember running around Hollywood Casino, hugging and high-fiving everyone during the scoop and score. I remember dancing around the sportsbook during the Natty. I'm Scotty Vegas, and there's no place to watch a game, especially a championship game, like Hollywood Casino Columbus and the Sportsbook. Let's watch together. Prizes, great food, amazing screens, a championship watch party Saturday night. Join the fans Saturday night, starting at 8. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
With Steel, batteries are included. This holiday season, give a gift that's ready to go right out of the box. For everything from cleaning up the yard to cutting up firewood, Steel tools check off the wish list and knock out the to-do list. And right now, buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit SteelUSA.com for holiday deals and gift ideas. Happy holidays from Steel. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
This is Pause Before You Play, and it's time for more game day picks from local sports fans. You're on the air. Who you got?
Actually, I'm not betting, just chilling and watching the game.
I know that move. A pause. Sounds like you've got a winning strategy.
Exactly. After I set limits and recognized the risk, I knew it was time to stop.
Now that is responsible betting, folks. Sports are fast. Betting shouldn't be. Make a plan at pausebeforeyouplay.org. That's pausebeforeyouplay.org.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. Available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Ryan Day's Buckeyes head to Indy for a Big Ten title matchup against the Indiana Hoosiers.
Live fan coverage starts Saturday at 2:30 with the Kick at 8.
Turn down the TV and turn us up. The home of the Buckeyes, the Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of clouds around, but for the most part dry and cool on this Tuesday. Temperatures right around 30 degrees. Back down to the 20s and dry for the start of your Wednesday. And we'll stay dry to finish the day, but still breezy and cool once again with highs only in the low 30s Wednesday afternoon. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3 p.m. The Fan.
Oh, hi. Hi. We interrupt office ping pong to bring you an immature radio show. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I'll tell you something about the ping pong today. Just top-notch pong. From both of us. We're back and forth. We got lightning quick returns going on. We got movement on the ball. We got spin. And you know what bothers me is that jabrones like Rhymetime They walk right past, and they say nothing.
They don't know.
They don't look.
They don't understand.
Don't watch.
I do look.
Somebody's painting the Mona Lisa right in front of you, and you can't even
Ryan
recognize.
is pitching to Babe Ruth, and what are you doing? Throwing a stick? All right.
The one time that I don't watch, I'd usually watch at least one point.
No, we're going to put a chair right there by the ping pong table. We shall call it the cuck chair. You sit in the cuck chair, and you watch Pong.
Can we call it that? And isn't the cuck chair specific for another type of viewing?
Why?
I mean, I guess it's great pleasure, right?
Yes, you're getting great pleasure.
Yes,
you're
you
watching
are.
two masters play.
You love what you see.
That's right.
Two people are doing their thing
You sit
right
in
in
the cuck
front
chair.
of you.
Ping pong cuck.
It's beautiful. I tell you, I haven't spoken about this in, say, a good week now. I guess I thought it was getting old, but the vasectomy is not completely worn off. I've gotten to a point, I've been asking people that have had the procedure. It's fine, but as the days go past, you wonder if you're one of the 0.5%.
You're not going to be.
It's going to have like that mild pain. Because I'm going on 3 weeks now, and I feel like I hit the 90% mark and then just hit the peak, hit the top of the mountain. Or as Chris Collinsworth would say, mountain. Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota.
No, you'll be okay. Because I found myself, I got to about 90%, 85%, couple weeks out. And then it took me another few weeks.
Another couple weeks.
To really get over that hump.
I still say it's completely worth it. Like, it was all built up in my mind. And for what, you talk about just doing what you got to do for the future, for the rest of your life. I'm glad that's behind me.
Think about society, Timmy.
I'm not right. Helping out society.
Nobody needs any more of you.
No. Helping out my wife a lot, too, if she'll still have me, which I'm hoping this was the whole entire point of it.
I went through that whole thing. There was a...
what did I do this for?
There was a promise of more hibbity-dibbity afterwards. It's like when I got my tonsils out. It's like, you can have ice cream. And then I didn't get any freaking ice cream. And I haven't had any regular hibbity-dibbity after the vasectomy.
There better be regular. Scheduled.
It's not.
There needs to be some 10:05 fun time.
Put a little whiteboard up in the kitchen.
We just put times on it. That's all. We don't write anything else.
Jack takes the garbage out, and then it just says HBT or HDT.
Hibbity time. HDT.
Uh-huh. Or DTF.
What's the safest time for that? Is it later than 10:05 is probably not late enough.
Your teenage son goes to bed.
That's the thing. These things are always changing, always evolving. Like 11:02.
The good news is
when the Tonight Show starts, 11:35
all the time. He's either playing games or he's on YouTube. He's got headphones.
That's
on, right, so he can't hear Jack.
That is a good thing. Oh, no pun intended.
You can just do it right against the wall. You guys share a wall?
We do share a wall, so that's not good.
All right, Ryan Day. Ryan Day, he does it in front of his kids all the time. And when I say does it, I mean wins. He sets a good example. He wins.
Let the boy watch.
In front of the kids. Had a little bit of a situation in the second half where the communications, the headsets went out.
I'm more convinced they did it now.
Over at Michigan.
As the days pass.
Here is Ryan Day talking about that.
Oh, we're just ready for everything. Yeah, you just got to be ready for anything. And, when you go into any big game, you're always trying to put contingency plans in place for anything that could possibly happen. And so, that was in here on Friday, and I think some of the guys in the staff were looking at me sideways like, why would you think that would happen? I said, I don't know. We just got to be ready and be ready for anything. It's funny how your mind works.
There was a wink involved in that, too.
Don't wink, kid. Oh, there was a wink.
There was a
wink Martindale.
You stole it from me.
Little winky Martindale.
Jackass.
Did you also hear, I heard Austin talking about this with Beam right after we were done yesterday on the Buckeyes show. Did you hear the scuttle about the tunnel after the game? Forget about the Block O and all not the Block O, the Block M, the logo at the middle of the field where their players just
were standing
waited,
there protecting.
just trying to be fake tough because they couldn't do it at any portion outside the first 8 minutes, the 60-minute football game. They got bludgeoned to death with that 11-minute drive. They were all just waiting. And there's a point, and Austin made a good point, where this could have gone to where that Michigan State thing went, where there are,
if not for the restraint of the Buckeye coaches.
And then it becomes criminal because once the game is so many minutes past, there are no Big Ten officials that are managing this anymore. Then it's just the big house, all right? The Big Ten is out of there. The officials are out of it. Once a certain number of minutes past the game goes by, they're not responsible for what's going on. You're looking at police officers. And he was there, like, with his phone, kind of ready to film anything. And he was saying that there was just a bunch of Michigan players just staying right there, just trying to egg on Ohio State players, looking for an actual fight. A real fight.
Well, didn't Ryan Day, wasn't he on camera talking to Sharon Moore saying...
Well, that was in the middle of the field.
Right, get your guys out of here,
he
essentially.
Was saying, like, we want to go celebrate over here. We're not going to do flag planting. Yeah, there was some of the verbiage you could make out on some of the videos. I know what you're talking about, but this was after, and how even when they had agreed that it's going to be done, let's cool off, they still, several of their players just wanted to camp out in the tunnel where that is the worst designed tunnel in all of sports, maybe, for two teams going at one another. And they've had this. They've had horrible situations with the Michigan State rivalry.
Here is Ryan Day talking about the presence and impact of Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate.
When those guys are on the field, they make everybody on the field better. Everybody, from the tackle to the guard to the tight end to the running back. Because of the plays they make and because of how they affect the defense. If you think you're just going to, have one guy on them the whole game, it's going to be a challenge. There's no question. I think that's no mystery. But to me, for those guys, it's also like a mindset for the whole offense and the whole team. When you see them walk out, it just gives everybody a certain level of confidence because they know how special players they are.
That whip is loud today.
Did that go into...
What is that?
Why you?
We got a
follow up.
We got a follow up question.
Who's that? Bill Rabinowitz over there?
Hey, who's that? Will Shakespeare.
What was that? Ed? Did you just clip it off?
I turned it off.
I wanted to hear.
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the loud whip and then the off mic question.
I like how our fill-in producers, they go crazy with the sound bites. Feel like a little heavy on that whip there, Rhymetime, or are you just about right? You happy with your whip ratio?
I thought it's where it's always supposed to be at.
Okay. All right. That's great. So you know what? It's your purview. You're the producer.
Here's
to decide.
Ryan Day talking about going to Indy.
I know our guys are looking forward to it, going to Indy. It's been a long time since we've been in Indy, too long. And so, we're going to win the game and a great opponent. So we got to have a great week of preparation, great focus, and we got to go put it on the field Saturday night.
So now you overcompensate. You go too soft on the whip now.
Been messing with us. Like a true Carolina boy.
It was white hot before. Now it's a little tiny whip. Little tiny whippy. Got to whip it. Whip it good. Like that?
Go forward. Move ahead. It's not too late to whip it. Whoosh. Whip it good.
Dun, 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 dun. Burr, burr. You ever hear that song in your life, Rhymer?
I don't think so.
No.
You don't know Devo?
He doesn't know Devo.
You don't know Devo?
Is that the bull from Texas?
I like that joke very much.
Is that what Willie Mays used to ride on the infomercials?
Oh, Bill Mays over there?
Hi, Willie Mays here.
Say hey, Bill Hayes.
Why does anybody want to work with us?
Hey, it's a couple of fun guys. Come on.
Hey, Tiger is chipping and putting.
Watch out for Beamer.
After he's going
to bust through the door and he won't even need his hands.
After another back surgery. He says he's a long way from playing again, though. So just chipping and putting. Chip?
How am I supposed to chip with that going on?
How many back surgeries has he had?
52. Lost both of his legs.
He's like Lieutenant Dan out there playing golf.
Poor Tiger. I really do want him back.
He's not coming back.
You know what?
Not to do anything good, at least.
Seriously, as long as he has limbs, I will.
That's debatable.
But again, he has them. They are reattached, and they work as long as he has limbs and he's not 70 years old. I will like to see Tiger back in a tournament. That's it. I know he's probably not going to win, but get him healthy, get him into the major championships. Let's see what it does. It'll be better.
All right. We've got rapid fire in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some slowdown due to an accident if you're on Winchester Pike at Noah Bixby Road. There's also a crash on the right shoulder of northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt after Hamilton Road, causing traffic to back up. This report is sponsored by Middlefield Bank. Middlefield Bank, helping neighbors enjoy life with personalized banking solutions at 6 area locations. Stop in their new Westerville branch at 450 Altair Parkway and check out their grand opening specials. Find an MB near you at middlefieldbank.bank today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Guys, you heard of TRT, but have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start your treatment, you'll wish you had done it sooner. All the guys I know go to Synergetics and Low T Center for TRT. The TRT test is free, not hundreds of dollars. The testosterone is pure, not compounded. Guys feel full of energy, not like they're still waiting for it to kick in. Get it now for your free TRT test. The best you is waiting. No appointment is necessary before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com.
Lights are going up, snow is falling down. There's a feeling of goodwill around town. It could only mean one thing. McRib is here.
McRib season is here at McDonald's. Right now, enjoy a McRib and pair it with our world-famous fries and an icy cold Dr. Pepper at participating McDonald's for a limited time.
McRib is here. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Bills piling up? CME can help you wrap up your debt into one simple, manageable signature loan with rates starting as low as 8.75% APR. Let CME help you unwrap peace of mind. APR from 8.75%. Terms and eligibility apply. Visit CMEFCU.org.
This sports report is brought to you by Bet365. When it comes to sportsbooks, Bet365 has it all. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be located in Ohio.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Their favorite basketball players are Leaky Black and Grady Dick.
That is childish nonsense.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company. So, last week we made a little bit of noise because we had a couple seances here on the show. Maybe it was a holiday week and you didn't get a chance to hear it, but we talked to Bo Schembechler from Beyond the Grave. We also talked to Woody Hayes from Beyond the Grave, getting you ready for the game. Well, coming up on Friday to get you ready for more Buckeye football against Indiana, we're going to go to the afterlife again, and we're going to talk to dead broadcasting legend Keith Jackson.
Oh, wow.
On Friday. That's
right. From the
right.
banks of the Olentangy.
That's correct.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
He got in touch with me via the Queen and said that he'd like to give a little pep talk to the Buckeyes.
Is it always through the Queen now?
The Queen is my
That's your
go-between.
Vortex, or like what would we call that? Like the go-between.
Go-between.
The portal to the great beyond.
Yeah. You
got to tap her on the shoulder. You're always able to chat with her. Is it usually in your sleep?
She possesses me.
Oh, she possesses you.
She possesses me. And so she alerted me that Keith Jackson wanted to come on Friday and give the Buckeyes a little pep talk. So there you go.
What day did we talk to Woody after Thanksgiving? Was Woody on Friday? If I could point people to the right shows for the podcast. Bo was Monday, right? Bo Schembechler was on Monday last week.
Right.
And then Woody was on Friday going into the Michigan game. Yeah, that's right, because we had Woody and then we did the final walkthrough, all that fun stuff.
If you missed any of those shows.
Oh, they're there.
Oh, they're there.
You already did the podcast read, though.
Just have a couple nervous people talking about the game, which we went out and won, but we didn't know it last week when we did all that. All right, rapid fire. Come on.
Rapid fire.
Sponsored by the Waterworks. Plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling. From sump pumps and water heaters to full heating and cooling repair and replacement. The Waterworks tackles it all. Call 614-232-2222.
Teddy is currently being revived with smelling salts at the doctor's office, so Rhymetime is here for Rapid Fire. Rapid Fire number 1.
College football playoff rankings come out tonight. Who do you guys think is the best one-loss team in college football right now?
Probably Oregon. Right? I'm just thinking of the teams that I really don't want to see. Oregon, Georgia between those two.
What about Ole Miss, the team that Lane
hell with
Kiffin
them.
abandoned?
No.
I don't hate on Ole Miss. I mean, I almost want to see Ole Miss have a little run despite Lane Kiffin, and I hope that Lane never even makes a college football playoff when he goes down there.
However,
I hope he
if Ole
crashes
Miss
and burns.
actually makes the run, Lane Kiffin gets paid more money.
He does.
Because LSU put in his new contract bonuses for if Ole Miss goes out and wins playoff games this year.
I can't hold Ole Miss responsible for that. I threw a bunch of teams out there. I actually am going to settle on for my answer, though. Maybe the most mysterious of the one-loss teams that has a big, expensive roster. The only loss they had was
Tech.
when their starting quarterback was injured. They did not have Morton for that one. Texas Tech. There you go.
Rapid fire number 2.
Do you think Drake May is the MVP of the NFL this season?
He's in the conversation. I like him too. He's in the conversation. I think Matt Stafford, he didn't have the best week last week, but I think he's in the conversation. I think Jonathan Taylor's in the. I know running backs are not sexy in 2025, but Jonathan Taylor's got 1,300 yards already at this point in the season.
And you know what? He's slowed down a lot in recent weeks. Like, that's how good Jonathan Taylor has been. And I'm trying to see what he did. 58 yards against the Chiefs, 85 yards in their loss, and they've lost 2 straight. So Colts are coming back to it in their division there. You started that off with Drake May, getting a good watch of him last night as they dismantled the Giants. He is a really, really good football player.
He is really put together.
For being a sophomore QB and where he's going, he leads the league in passing yardage right now. The touchdown to interception ratio
what about
is excellent.
Our guy, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
JSN.
He leads all receivers in yardage, having a fantastic season.
He already broke the franchise record.
I know.
With that many games left. And it's not just, it's a longer season. No. He had 5 games to spare. He already broke the franchise record. I'll go with Drake May. At this moment, he's the MVP. The Patriots, they're back to being the dynasty again.
Tar Heel guy, too.
Yes, he is.
Can you
Goody
just
for him.
Stop.
Just bringing it up.
You like
Rapid
his brother
fire
better.
number 3.
Should the Steelers part ways with Mike Tomlin?
Yes.
Feels like it's time. In much respect, I want to make it clear, too, because I hear a lot of slander on Mike Tomlin, but the kind of consistency that you've been able to get where they've never once been under 500. That is remarkable to do in
terrific.
this league. But it feels like it's time.
You're in a results business, and when you're just around 500 or barely making it into the playoffs, that ultimately gets you nowhere.
I agree. It's been a little bit too long of being close to 500, and when you can't, get yourself out of a brown paper bag and find a franchise quarterback. This has just been going on for too long post Big Ben. Can't find a guy. It's time to just get some new ideas, some new thinking, retool this roster a little bit. They need They need a new GM, obviously, too. They need everything to be different there.
Rapid fire number 4.
Is your Twitter or X in light or dark mode?
Interesting question. Light.
Can I say, I don't know what this means.
You don't know what that means?
If it's white or if it's black.
There's a black option?
Yes.
I didn't
go
know
like
that.
nighttime mode.
Yeah. No, I don't have nighttime. It's
Yeah.
just white.
Do you know?
I mean, I got no problem with black.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's not like I'm
Obvious.
Twitter racist or anything. But no, I've just never changed it. It's white.
I think when I changed my handle up and it reset it, it defaulted into that nighttime mode. And whatever it is, sometimes when people post messages on an all black background and the lettering is white, something with my eyesight. I don't know if it's far-sighted people. Maybe you can speak up, but it does something to my brain.
Rods and cones?
Yeah, the rods and cones get messed up, and then I don't start seeing too well. So I have to keep it with the standard white background.
I don't use
the way
Twitter too often anymore.
Yeah?
It's not on there. Cesspool of crap.
Good stuff on there. What do you think is on Instagram? It's worse.
I get more of the content that I enjoy.
I can't even send you stuff on Instagram anymore. It's just...
I think you can do dark mode on Instagram, too.
Dark mode. All the time.
What are you trying to do?
I have no idea.
Rapid fire number 5.
So we had a massive snow. How did you guys
We have a massive snow. We had 4 inches of snow, for God's sake.
That was a lot of snow.
We had schools.
It was half a foot out there.
Half a
You only
foot?
had 4 inches. I had 6 inches.
You didn't
on
have
my table.
6 inches, you
I
liar.
sure did.
Shit.
Sure did.
All right, go ahead, Ryan.
Anyways, growing up, how did you spend your snow days?
First of all, I barely had them. Maybe if there was 10 inches of snow, we would have a snow day.
Right, because where you grew up with the lake effect, you had to live with being under snow.
I'm
you
just
had
saying,
to go to
there are
school.
some cities in the country, a lot of them are in this state in Northeast Ohio, where if they called off school every time they had 4 inches of snow,
Yeah, you'd never
the kids
go.
never go to school. So I didn't have a ton of them. And unfortunately, when I got to be a certain age, my snow days consisted of going outside and shoveling the snow.
I had both
I'd
ends.
rather
of the,
be in school.
Yeah, I had both ends of the spectrum because I grew up in Virginia, and whenever there was snow there, which, if I'm being honest, there was plenty. We had plenty of snow every single winter, and school would instantly be canceled.
Oh,
we
yeah,
had
Virginia's a hotbed for snow.
We had an entire week.
It's like living in
called
Erie,
off.
Pennsylvania, right? Rhymetime?
No,
Absolutely.
Northern Virginia near D.C. There was
It's a tundra.
plenty of snow.
Absolutely.
Freezing
You got
cold in the winter.
mammoths, woolly mammoths, just roaming the prairies.
They do roam. When I went to Utah, though, they did not, for any circumstance, call school off. I mean, you're in the mountains up there. The mountains. And they just let that snow fall, and you just have to put your boots on and walk to school. But I was probably a video games guy, like back in the day when I was a kid. If you had the day off, go out, catch some football in the yard, and then play some Metal Gear Solid until my eyes fell out of my skull. Something like that.
I'd sweep off the driveway and get some shots up.
I had the hoop out there, too. Little frozen basketball. Just chuck it through the hoop. They had that, the ice was on the net.
Yeah.
You have that little sound when the ball would go through it.
Who's a net?
Who's in net? Huh?
Said the ice was on a net. Who's a net?
That's good. Annette Bening. Yeah. American president.
Whenever you have to tell somebody that it's good,
It's not.
it's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. see, back when I was
You're not
banging,
liking the joke?
back when I was banging, I had to listen to an AM radio station to see if school was canceled.
Why?
We didn't have these because we didn't have these newfangled things like you email
Like
the
TV?
parents or you
Like a TV station?
TV. Can I tell you
A
something?
local station that has the scroll? That's how we got it.
All right.
The
First of
scroll.
all, how many people in your metro area?
In the D.C. metro
You're
area?
telling me they had all the school districts in the D.C. metro area on the local TV scroll?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't believe that for a second.
Prince William County Schools, PWCS, we'd see it coming up there. It was one of like the 6 biggest school systems in the whole DMV, Northern
All right,
Virginia
well, can I tell you
area.
something?
We'd see it on the scroll.
They didn't put that on the Chicago TVs. All right,
Get
we
your
were more
transistor
concerned
radio
with
out there.
murders and things like that.
Plenty of them. We didn't have any of those in D.C.
You're
No
right.
one ever gets shot in D.C.
Just a wholesome, just wholesome community. People get mowed down outside Ben's Chili Bowl.
You got running backs trying to go get a Ben's Chili Bowl. He gets shot in the leg. Poor little Brian Robinson.
It really is like Mayberry, isn't it, D.C.?
It's just a lovely little place. Hang out by the monuments. You're perfectly safe. You won't get robbed there.
$70 million fight is brewing inside the Big Ten. Details next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 15-minute holdup due to a crash that's blocking 2 lanes on northbound 270 on that east outer belt at 670. Emergency crews are on scene there, causing slower traffic from Hamilton Road. And there's another crash on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt after US 23, causing delay. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell's Lux Cravings boxes gives you decadent options. $5 gets you fan favorites, $7 gets you the fancy stuff, and $9 sends you on a journey of flavor exploration. Get yours at participating stores for a limited time. Prices and participation may vary. Drinks exclude freezes, tax extra. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. The year is fast coming to an end, and maybe you have been putting off doing something you needed to do for a long time, like replace your windows. Well, it's too expensive. I'm not sure about the cost. I have got a solution for you, and you can get this done before the new year. Take advantage of Window Nation's end-of-year sale right now. They've got 50% off all window styles. Plus, you could get 0% interest financing for 5 years. And we always talk about the cost efficiency of these windows. They will keep your home warmer in the cold months, cooler in the warm months, because they keep the energy you're putting into your house inside your house. But you know what? They also look great. They've got so many styles that'll help beautify your home and protect it from the harsh elements. So check out Window Nation today. Schedule a fast free estimate now at windownation.com. I trust Window Nation because they get an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. They do a 50-point inspection of every window before it leaves the factory. And oh, by the way, they're a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. I like that too. Schedule your estimate today. windownation.com.
Chronic pain can make life feel impossible. But at QC Kinetics, there's a breakthrough that's giving people real hope. Stem wave therapy.
It has fundamentally changed the way I look at cases after 30 years in practice. So when we talk about regenerative medicine, we're talking about these types of devices.
That's Dr. Tony DeCesaro, one of the nation's authorities on stem wave therapy.
Been around for about 30 years in Europe. Now it's really taken a real foothold. People are tired of just using pills that really cover everything up and they don't really heal.
This device is both diagnostic and therapeutic, helping the medical team at QC Kinetics find the problem and trigger your body's natural healing response.
It's about giving hope, right? That there are options.
QC Kinetics. Harness the power of stem wave and get relief now. Your first treatment is only $49. Call for your consultation here in Columbus. 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544. QC Kinetics. 380-208-4544.
You can stream the game on your phone while you're gardening. You can stream it while you walk the dog. You can stream it at a trampoline park. You can even stream it at a monster truck rally. But the second you get behind the wheel, the game's over. Remember, Ohio, phones down. It's the law.
Hey, you mind keeping it down up there, please?
KeyBank will meet you in that I need new neighbors moment.
Rick, it's your mortgage loan officer, Beth. I was in the neighborhood and wanted to let you know your home loan application's been approved.
Beth, you're always there for me, and not a moment too soon.
Are your neighbors bowling with grand pianos again?
And apparently raising livestock?
Ooh. For every financial need, we'll meet you in the moment. KeyBank opens doors. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 399797.
'Tis the season to be hungry at Roosters. That's why for every $50 spent on Roosters gift cards, you'll receive a $10 Rooster Buck back in your stocking. May your holidays be filled with friends and family, love and laughter, and of course, Roosters Wings. Go to roosterswings.com today or drop by any Roosters location to purchase your $50 holiday gift cards and receive a $10 Rooster Buck in return. Happy holidays from all of us at Roosters. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. You know when you grow a beard or cut your hair and the mirror surprises each day, then it fades? Well, here's what doesn't fade. Seeing this thinner version of me staring back every single morning. 2 years after dropping 50 pounds with Awaken 180, I'm still doing a double take. And let me tell you, it feels awesome. Awaken 180 didn't just change my weight, it changed how I see myself, literally. I dropped my 50 pounds during the holidays. It's the best time to start, in my opinion. What's stopping you? Awaken180weightloss.com.
Things are going to be busy between now and the end of the year. You got holiday gatherings, school functions for the kids, families are getting together. I know. Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and the last thing you want to worry about this holiday season is whether your roof is going to make it through another Ohio winter. One call to Victor's Home Solutions, my guys, to schedule that free 21-point roof inspection will put your mind at ease, and you want to have a peaceful mind. A highly trained roof inspector will carefully examine every inch of that roof, checking the 21 most common areas of roofing failure. Then they go over their results with you and discuss your options going forward. Most of the time, problems can be fixed with a minor repair, but if it's time for a new roof, Victor's offers money-saving discounts and financing terms to make paying easy. And don't forget, they're so confident in their skilled installers, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. So call or go online and schedule the free 21-point roof inspection today. 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
The Jackets are back at Nationwide for a battle with the Red Wings. Live fan coverage starts Thursday night at 7.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating and Cooling.
Proud to be your flagship home of the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Fan. It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, The Fan.
One watches QVC religiously. The other studies Paige Spirinak's golf swing. This is Man and Timmy.
Hey, how's that roof? How's that roof that's sitting over top of your head right now? You know, it's a busy time of year. You got holiday parties, a lot of things happening. The last thing on your mind that you want is a big home project. But again, we got this big snow. Shit. You got to make sure that that roof is tip top. Santa Claus needs something to land on as well. So that's why you should call my guys at Victor's Home Solutions. They are experts in the field of roofing. They will help you. You start up, you call 866-VICTORS. They'll get right out there with a very free and efficient 21-point roof inspection. They'll get all up in that attic. Make sure there's no leaks. Maybe you don't need a full-on replacement. Maybe you just need some repairs. They will tell you with that home inspection. But if you want to go with that replacement, you'll see why they can offer an industry-best 50-year leak-free guarantee on every single roof they install. Covers the workmanship, the materials. If anything goes wrong in half a century, you are 100% covered. So go online, victors.com or 866-VICTORS.
Kalani Sitake is going to stay at BYU.
That's it? He's just staying?
Yeah.
Cookie money came in?
Yeah. I just want to point out to all you Nittany Lion people that say that, like Urban Meyer wanted to be your coach, but you turned him down. You couldn't get the coach to leave Cincinnati. You couldn't get a coach to leave BYU. You couldn't get coaches to leave these programs, which in years past, you know, Penn State comes a calling. Moving on up, Jefferson's, right? And now the money is so similar at a lot of these places. And I think a lot of people look at Penn State, too, and say, that's not a challenge I want to take on.
It's
too difficult.
That is, again, the levels of which this is sunk to now surprises me.
BYU's guy to leave.
It surprises me. I guess my notion of where the not BYU job, Freudian slip, BYU is a pretty decent job now that they're in the Big 12, right? And if
it's not Penn State, though.
No. But again, I understand it. Like, I know from experience, culturally, Utah is so very different. And if you've got that kind of background, that is a place where you can be very, very happy, live out the rest of your days. You've got the Utah-BYU thing. If you want the big rivalry, they're back together again. They split conferences. I know that was a big thing for sports fans in northern Utah, not having the rivalry. That'd be a big thing for anyone when the conference realignment hits. But my vision, I thought that, the year that Penn State was coming into was more proof that it could be done there, that they had the backing, that they had the resources. You got a 100,000-seat stadium. You have one of the best environments in college football. Everybody says so. Are you not baffled by this? By how bad this has gotten with their coaching search? They can't get anybody of any stature. Seriously, is Brian Kelly busy? Does he want to coach? Is he that bad, for what your other options would be?
They're going to stick with Terry Allen.
They're going to stick with former Minnesota Viking and Washington Redskin Terry Allen?
They're going to stick with Terry Allen.
I don't know.
And it's not because they believe in him. It's because they feel like they have no other option. Because that's what I heard this morning is when it looked like, they were going to get the BYU guy. Like, oh, well, this is our plan all along. We were sort of laying in wait, just sort of hanging out. All these other schools are throwing bundles of money at Lane Kiffin. We're just here. We're hanging out. We got a plan.
No, you could tell this was a tough search. You could tell as the weeks tipped past because when you're the first one to let go of James Franklin, then you are the first one in line to take your pick. And that's why they let go of him so early, so they could get ahead of this. And this has just been a disaster.
Hey, our friends over at Awful Announcing, they have released their 2025 college football radio announcer rankings.
Oh, and you're saying this because?
Well, I'd like to just, you got like Michigan guys are at number 67 on this list. Doug Karsh and John Jansen. All right.
Yeah.
Who else you got here? You got your USC at 64. Pete Arbogast.
Pete Arbogast.
And Sean Cody. I mean, who can forget those guys?
Sean Cody? Is that a player?
Number one on this list, Paul Keels and Jim Lachey.
Oh.
So congratulations to our guy.
Very well deserved.
You know what? Congratulations
to the team.
To Skip Mossick and
CB,
Evil Bald Colin and DR and the whole gang. Tyler Danberg, because they all make the broadcast as well.
And Panama Ted. Ted Holbrook.
Teddy's just running the board.
Beam and Zwick and all those guys.
Yeah, you know, everybody. Reimer, congratulations to you, too. You didn't do jack squat, but congratulations.
No, I mean, he's associated with the Big Daddy now. It all feeds back to the working relationship, to your mood at work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's running board for Buckeye men's basketball now. He's got a direct line to the play-by-play voice of the Buckeyes, who in turn will not just do basketball, but
we all do.
football.
I mean, Paul and I have had pleasant conversation for many years.
Oh, yeah, you sure have. You say, hey, Paul, and he nods back at you.
Oh, stop it. You stop now.
Oh, no. He's great. What the hell?
A $70 million fight is brewing inside the Big Ten.
Excuse you.
Big Ten.
Bleh. Homer Simpson, I can see your little hangy ball dangling on that one.
We'll talk about it next. Hangy ball.
Whatever the,
Is that a larynx?
The larynx. I don't think that's the larynx.
Larynx?
What's the hangy ball called in the back of your throat? You know what that is, Reimer?
Lorax?
The Lorax. That's a Danny DeVito. Little orange guy.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito was the voice of the Lorax.
Jersey Mike's?
Little book. Him and Eli were shooting a breeze last night, weren't they?
I just really love these subs, Danny.
Is it the uvula?
The uvula. Uvula?
The thing that
sounds, sounds dirty.
Uvula.
Yes, the uvula.
With labia?
Sounds nasty. Malva?
I didn't.
Colin, Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're going to hit a 20-minute delay due to a crash that's blocking the two left lanes if you're on eastbound 270 on the north outer belt after US 23. It's going to be slow from 315. And we've got another delay due to a crash on Winchester Pike at Noah Bixby Road. This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find so many holiday essentials, all for under $25. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at Macy'sBackstage.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Diamond Sellers bringing the world's finest jewelry to you at our annual holiday gala December 4th through December 6th. Celebrate the season of sparkle with up to 25% off for 1 weekend only at our Salmo Road and Easton locations. Visit diamondseller.com/gala to learn more.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Columbus Men's Clinic.
Hey, Dad, you want to play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have symptoms of ED and low T, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Columbus Men's Clinic and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad. Today! Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 614-300-7400 or book now in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, for every man in every season of life.
Imagine the perfect chicken tender. Crispy, juicy, for lack of a better word, tendery. Now imagine these perfect tenders at Wendy's. 'Cause they are. Wendy's new chicken tenders are here with delicious new dipping sauces like Wendy's Signature, Creamy Ranch, and Honey Barbecue. And they're so good, we even changed our name from Wendy's to Tendies. I believe that's what the kids call manifesting. For Tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Instant classics are exciting, but true legends have impact over time, like how Plant Moran has been counted on by companies and clients for the past 100 years. Counted on for advice by the workwear brand You Zip Up Every Day. Counted on for guidance by the zoos and aquariums inspiring the next generation. Counted on for a holistic approach to those growing, protecting, and sharing their wealth. From accounting to tax to consulting to wealth management, we're built year after year on the stories and success we help others achieve. Here's to the next 100 years of Plant Moran. Count on us.
Timmy Hall and, real common man here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
We've got plenty of holiday specials for you this month. You can enjoy a 4-course wine dinner at the lounge at Final Cut. Plus, there's holiday takeout specials.
And we got happenings on New Year's Eve.
What's happening?
Winning. You could win a 2026 Chevy Traverse, $35,000 in cash, or $50,000 in Penn slot play.
Become a member of our rewards program on the Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
It's all going down this month at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Skyline's Mac and Cheese 3-Way is back. This time with white cheddar cheese and creamy cavatappi pasta. Try a Mac and Cheese 3-Way with Skyline's original chili or their new chicken chili at participating Skyline locations for a limited time.
Bobby Carpenter here with the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Every business starts somewhere, selling a product out of the back of your car or maybe in your garage, doing the packing and shipping yourself. And every great team starts grinding in the preseason. But with hard work, smart plays, and the right coaching, you can make it all the way. Here's Chuck Moore, CEO, and Travis Sanders, president of Riverside Bank of Dublin, on how they help local businesses go the distance.
At Riverside Bank of Dublin, our business lending team helps you take that next step. With equipment loans, real estate financing, and working capital that helps you hit for power, not just for average.
Thanks, Travis, because in business, just like sports, the right support turns rookies into all-stars. It can mean the difference between what might have been and a championship team. We're Riverside Bank of Dublin, your winning team for business banking. Look for a new branch location at Bridge Park in 2026.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Hey Columbus, Retail Rush is celebrating our grand opening. Designed with you in mind, Retail Rush offers great deals on name brand products at up to 90% off retail prices with fast, easy pickup that fits your schedule. Bid on great deals at Retail Rush for products like home decor, lawn equipment, and much more. Sign up now at retailrush.com, start browsing, and bid now. Retail Rush. Deals made easy. Bid now at retailrush.com.
Truck drivers, wherever you want to take your driving career in 2026, Schneider has an opportunity for you. Our huge selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers can choose from dedicated, intermodal, drive-in, and tanker options. Don't wait to upgrade your career before the new year. Search jobs and apply now at schneiderjobs.com. That's schneiderjobs.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Number 1 Ohio State battles number 2 Indiana in the Big Ten Championship Saturday at 8 from Indianapolis. Buckeye safety Caleb Towns plans to use last year's playoff run as a resource for this season.
Yeah, I think that's a positive for us, just knowing what we did last year and the confidence level that comes with that. But, I mean, we got a new team, new players, and we got to go prove it every game. So I think it'll be as much of a challenge as it was last year, and we'll have to rely on our preparation.
Your Buckeye Roundtable on the Fan tonight at 6. More from the gridiron. LSU head coach Lane Kiffin will let assistant Charlie Weiss remain as Ole Miss's offensive coordinator during the playoff. Weiss followed Kiffin from Oxford to Baton Rouge over the weekend. ESPN reporter number 5 Texas Tech extended head coach Joey McGuire to a 7-year deal. NBA, the 13-9 Cavs are off. NHL, the 12-9-5 Blue Jackets are idle as well. NFL, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported the Steelers claimed receiver Adam Thielen. This is the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No! That is a bad place to touch. No. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Tonight, 6 o'clock, it's Buckeye Roundtable. You want 2 big hours of Ohio State football conversation? Good news, you've got it. Skip Mossick, Paul Keels, Jim Lachey, Coach John Cooper tonight with special guest Ryan Day. See, Ryan Day is a special guest every single week, but this week it's even more special because he just beat Michigan, and he's getting ready to to play for a Big Ten championship. That all starts tonight at 6, right here on The Fan.
Do not forget that we've got some more fun coming up later tonight. I heard a few weeks ago when I was gone, a very poorly constructed Seinfeld trivia quiz was attempted.
Adam King was an embarrassment.
I know how much you love that show. I know how much I love that show. I know how much some of you in our YouTube chat love it because many of you got my reference back there when I just mumbled the word Mulva. So that's good.
Gipple?
At Bovary? So at 5:30, we will do a proper, I hope it's up to satisfaction. Time will tell. Little thing called You'll See as we do a little game show Tuesday. So this story, let's come back to something that we hit on last month because it was very interesting. I mean, who doesn't love a good sports business story to sink your teeth in, right? There's always an ever-changing landscape, the way you're seeing streaming services come into the fray and try to, outbid networks for, different sports for different entities. And so now we come back to the Big Ten. And Fox and the Big Ten, it's being reported that a lot of tension is brewing over Fox's decision to go out and shop excuse me. It's NBC. It's NBC that is going to go out there and shop the Big Ten championship game, the football championship game.
The rumble is that they've already gone out there and shopped.
Yes. So my mistake by saying Fox there. Fox, the Big Ten, they are partners, but the Big Ten is very upset right now with what NBC is planning on doing, which is selling its broadcasting rights for the 2026 Big Ten championship game.
They shouldn't be allowed to do it.
For somewhere around $70 million. Now, the network had to pay $40 million in compensation for this move. I mean, everybody had to pay, right? Fox has to pay, NBC has to pay, CBS has to pay. The Big Ten is fixing to make more than $1 billion here this year. Set to be the first athletics conference in history to make that kind of money. And the SEC, is not going to be far behind. They'll be right there too. But we spoke about this before, and I, for the life of me, could not get past the fact that this would not have been combed over in any kind of contractual agreements, that once you have agreed to pay this money, it's your game. You can't just then go out and try to sell it for double because a couple of years has passed and now it's worth more to other entities like Amazon Prime. But
we sold the game
see
from a Big Ten
streaming
standpoint.
game next year.
From a Big Ten standpoint, we sold the game to you, NBC.
Yes.
All right. You've paid us money. We have leased you the rights to this game. You are guests in our corn, essentially.
Yes, you are.
All right.
That's my corn out there.
Let's say there's a situation and they want to make a big publicity stunt. They somehow get their hands on $100 million. AshleyMadison.com calls you and says, we want to be the official streaming partner of the Big Ten championship game. And they go circumvent the Big Ten and call up NBC. We want to buy your game that you bought for $40 million for $100 million. You're telling me there's nothing in the Big Ten contract that the league could put the kibosh on that?
It doesn't seem to make any sense.
I find that hard to believe, that all of a sudden now you sold it to NBC and they say, Netflix, they're going to get it.
Yeah, I'm seeing this from a tweet. NBC reportedly seeking, like what I said, around $70 million, which is about what Netflix pays per game for the NFL Christmas package. So you think about that money then, because what is that, a 3-game whopper? I believe the NFL package coming up is, I don't know if all 3 are on Netflix. I know there's 3 games on Christmas, just like there were on Thanksgiving. And those were on different networks as well. But think about that, $70 million for a regular season NFL game. We're looking at the Big Ten championship. Still a lot of money, $70 million per, but gives you a little perspective on where NFL things are compared to college football things. I also, in another piece of news, I was wondering if you ever have seen like the advertising for the ESPN Unlimited, especially with the YouTube TV riff that went on. They were trying to push that. You probably saw that. How it was, there was a bundle that they were offering with Hulu and Disney Plus. And then I didn't understand this other one that I kept seeing. So they have another one where it's ESPN, ESPN Unlimited, and Fox One. but the price for this is $40 a month. Help me out with that. So you're telling me that ESPN and Fox One, which what all am I going to get on a Fox Sports app that I'm not getting like from Fox Networks with my TV provider?
You get to see.
I have every single channel for about $80 a month, and I'm going to pay half of that for just 2 networks' content?
Yes.
Help me out. Help me understand that. Why would I do that as a consumer?
Because you desperately want to see DePaul basketball on that FS1 that you're missing.
I need to see the Holt Man?
Yeah.
I got to see the Holt
You
Man
need to see
and DePaul
more
basketball.
bad Big East basketball.
At SunTrust Arena or whatever.
It's only on the app.
I don't understand.
Who did they play the other day? They just got bent over DePaul. I turned it on. It was like 60-18.
You turned on a DePaul game?
I was bored.
Good for you.
My parents went there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they both went there.
I didn't know your folks were blue demons.
That's right.
Were they proud of the Holtman hire?
Oh, I don't think they even know.
They're ready to be proud.
My dad back in the day, he'd go to the games because that was like Ray Meyer was banging back then.
And his dad was his dad Jeff?
Ray's the dad.
Ray's the dad. It was then his son
Joey
was
the son.
Ray
he
and Joey
coached after dad.
Yeah, and that was they had a heyday. DePaul basketball, for people that don't know, they did have a heyday.
Oh, Mark Aguirre and stuff. Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. They had really good teams.
I mean, I don't know what it is like. St. John's has been back here, which is nice to see, I think, for the sport, for Big East basketball fans, too, and with Rick Pitino being there. But for a while,
the Big East is not bad.
No.
DePaul is bad.
No, yeah.
They just happen to be in the Big East.
But we know that the Big East did get cannibalized, and they got picked over when we had that conference realignment maybe about 15 years back now. And then it turned out to be just the Catholic 7, schools, Division I schools that didn't have Division I football programs to match, and they needed a place. So that's why you went looking for other guys like Butler, who is a good fit, who was just rising with Brad Stevens and becoming a player, a great mid-major player. Xavier is perfect for that conference. One of the better mid-major hoops programs in Creighton, too. But why was it that guys like DePaul, Georgetown broke apart? Like the famous inner city, like in rich basketball cities, some of those universities just kind of fell apart. It happened to St. John's until recently. It's been ongoing with Georgetown, and that's sad. And it's still happening with DePaul, and it has been for 30 years.
Well, you sort of wonder, and I wondered this about like UConn, which clearly it's been proven wrong.
Mm-hmm.
When Jim Calhoun retired, is that a basketball program that is a blue blood, or is that just a coach that happened to turn that school into a blue blood? Can you say that about Georgetown, where that was John Thompson?
Absolutely.
And
then his son kept it going a little bit, and they had some 2 seeds and had some runs in the tournament.
And
then he's gone.
He didn't.
Yeah. And I believe he didn't just choose to leave. JT3 fizzled. He fizzled out.
They fizzled out big time.
They were all right at the start, and then he was there, and they fizzled, and I think they showed him the door. They tried to bring Patrick Ewing back there, famous former players, and it was still a mess. We're talking college basketball now, guys, but it's a fun night. A fun night. If that is your thing, you got more Big Ten basketball on the docket. You got a lot of fun things happening here.
I had a listener send an email, and you can always send the email to goodcleanboy@gmail.com, asking us a philosophical question. I think it's something that our audience will get a kick out of.
Oh, nice. Let's do it.
It's something that you and I can debate. We'll do that coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Things are moving a little slow due to an accident that's on Fisher Road at North Wilson Road. And we also have a couple-minute delay on northbound 71 on that north side between 670 and 17th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
At Highbank Distillery, they believe every pour should tell a story. Their Whiskey War spirits tell the story of Prohibition in every sip and was awarded the best blended whiskey in America 3 years running. Enjoy Highbank's nationally recognized spirits distilled right here in Ohio. Drink the best. Forget the rest. Learn more at highbankdistillery.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day. My furnace is still heating, but something's not quite right. Seems it's working awfully hard, but I'm so cold at night.
Let us have a look. We'll figure out what's wrong. We'll recommend the best plan to get it running strong.
Get a free diagnostic furnace check with repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
If your garage door is about as reliable as a fast food ice cream machine, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we fixed awful garage doors. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
T-Bone and Tybus.
I'm trunk heavy. That's kind of what I am doing.
You hold all your weight in your legs.
Yeah, look at me. I mean, it's all everywhere, but bottom half, I'm thick. I'm a thick bottom.
T-Bone and Tybus Mornings on the Fan is sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Hey, it's Austin Ward. You know when you grow a beard or cut your hair and the mirror surprises each day, then it fades? Well, here's what doesn't fade. Seeing this thinner version of me staring back every single morning. 2 years after dropping 50 pounds with Awaken 180, I'm still doing a double take. And let me tell you, it feels awesome. Awaken 180 didn't just change my weight, it changed how I see myself, literally. I dropped my 50 pounds during the holidays. It's the best time to start, in my opinion. What's stopping you? Awaken180weightloss.com.
It's the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. So don't just hang your own lights. Look for the northern lights. Drink cocoa on the beach. Or be a drive-by karaoke caroler. Because every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. So you can take holidays to places they've never been with a capable Kia SUV. And right now, get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months for well-qualified buyers and $1,000 bonus cash on the purchase of specially tagged new 2025 Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage models. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Financing for 24 to 60 months from Kia Finance. Subject to credit approval for purchase of new 2025 Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage. $1,705 per month per $1,000 financed at 60 months. $1,000 bonus cash on specially tagged models must be applied as down payment. Must take delivery by 1/2/26. Offers may not be combined except where specified. Subject to dealer participation and vehicle availability. See Kia dealer for details.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy houses as is fast for cash. Call me today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000. 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you wanted and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, apartment buildings, rental portfolios. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Call TurboTrack Realty today for an all-cash offer and speak with one of our friendly staff members at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Check off the wish list with instant savings and free battery offers on select steel tools. Shop online or in store.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Plenty of clouds around, breezy, cool, and dry on this Tuesday after some morning snow. Temperatures right around 30 degrees, down to the 20s as we get into your Wednesday morning with partly cloudy skies. More clouds, breezy, and more cool weather on Wednesday afternoon. Highs only in the low 30s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3 p.m. The Fan.
One of these men is on an extremely high dose of antidepressants. The other one should be. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Some big recruiting news today.
We got the big day tomorrow.
Jared Curtis, who is the number one quarterback in the 2026 class, is flipping from Georgia to Vanderbilt. That is a huge stunner. Now, the Buckeyes were in on this dude because he's the number one quarterback in the 2026 class. So all the big-time schools were, but you don't normally see that, a Georgia commit flipping to Vandy. But
no, you don't. But I guess that's one less thing for Clark Lee to have to bitch about today, right? Where he's going to be looking over his resume, and we talked about that earlier in the show, how he wishes that they were judged a little bit differently, thinks that they've been kind of shunned away from being one of those top 10 teams at the moment, but he's not completely wrong. That's the life. When you're Vanderbilt football, you got to do some work. You got to lay some groundwork, and then maybe you can start a college football season ranked in the top 5. I also saw that Ole Miss, J.C. Anderson flips from Ole Miss to be Lane Kiffin's first LSU pledge.
Of course.
That dude wasting no time, right? Mm-hmm. And, of course, we got the signing period. Don't forget, it's not February anymore. We've been a few years into this cycle. Tomorrow is when we're going to see, can I still say fax machine? I mean, I know it's not a fax machine, but
I think actually
the brother fax.
They still do fax.
Good.
Over at the Woody.
Do you have to rip the paper, the perforated edges off the side?
That I don't know.
Rip it off there.
Get in touch with us all the time. goodcleanboy@gmail.com.
Yes, that's right.
You can also do on Twitter at Man and Timmy 971. You can text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Peter in Hilliard threw this email to us.
West Side, my guy.
Because he knows that we like to discuss things that no one else really thinks about.
Mm-hmm.
But Peter in Hilliard also thinks about this. He says, I asked my wife this question and got a answer. It hit me that you would know. What's the difference between a condiment and a sauce? When does a sauce become elevated to condiment status? Where does sriracha stand? Says, thanks, Common Man. Also, go easy on Timmy. He's a good boy.
That is a great question.
Now,
and that's actually one I've pondered that before, but I don't know if I came up with anything with a solidified reasoning.
He actually confused me even more with this email because the question, when does a sauce become elevated to condiment status? I would think it's the other way around.
Yeah, so we're saying
that the sauce is superior and the condiment needs to be elevated to sauce status.
Well, I don't know. Let's explore this, because a condiment, as the kids would say, is basically goated. If it's on every single diner top in the country, then that's premium stuff. You're talking about your ketchup, your mustard. That's big time stuff.
I didn't say it's not big time stuff.
Those are clearly condiments.
Right, it's big
They're
time
sauces,
stuff,
but they're condiments
in its own category. No, ketchup is not a sauce. Ketchup is clearly a condiment.
Okay, well,
right.
there you
A
go.
hollandaise is a sauce. That is something that needs to be freshly prepared. You can't just have that sitting at a table.
It's saucy, though. Like, what separates the condiment from a sauce? There can be sauces that are also condiments. Is that what we're saying? But if it's a condiment, it's not a sauce? Sriracha feels like it could be a condiment because it's really good. And I'm forgetting what the one popular
I say it's a condiment. I say it's not a sauce.
You say sriracha's a condiment.
Yeah.
It's called sriracha sauce.
That's what we call it, but should it be?
Yeah,
you and I are both called men, but I think we can agree that we shouldn't be.
We're just boys. We're just people.
What about an A1?
A1?
I mean,
steak sauce. Yeah, I feel like there are blends of the category. It's certainly a sauce. I can see its inclusion as a condiment. I always say this, I thank Five Guys for showing me the light on putting A1 sauce as a topper on a good old hamburger.
See, now we're losing.
Never used to do that.
We're losing focus here. I believe fundamentally that sauces are on a higher plane than condiments. They're different.
I'm going.
You're going the
complete opposite way for what I just said back there. You
and Peter from Hilliard believe that the condiment.
You're talking about heavy hitters, and I'm not saying. And you know me too with ketchup. Like I think a lot of people, the older you grow, you want to start to use less of that stuff. You want the food to be the champion. You don't need to be the condiments or the sauces that are on the food. I don't need my fantastic barbecue to be swimming in sauce, right? But if we're talking about like what's at the top of the food chain, I still have to give massive respect. Even if you're one of these hot dog snobs. I'm actually not a hot dog snob. If you want to throw a line of ketchup and a line of mustard on that at a ball game, be my guest. Throw relish on it too. What's relish? Condiment? That's a condiment, right? It's not a sauce.
I'm looking at the YouTube chat. Some people agree with me. I'm with CM, sauce greater than condiment. Here's what Robert says. A condiment is anything added to food to enhance flavor, like ketchup, mustard, relish, while a sauce is a liquid or semi-liquid preparation used during cooking or served with food. I think Robert and I are on the same page.
I understand where you're coming from, but it's the definition of it. I'm not here to say that there are not outstanding sauces. And sauces can be
There are outstanding sauces. There's sauces that are superior.
Who on the chat then? Was that Robert? Because
Robert.
That was a really good description of like what we're talking about there. That's right, because condiments
probably stole it from AI.
You know what? Even then AI, that's good AI. We have good AI, we have bad AI. So condiments enhance what's already there. A sauce, yeah, it can be a elemental thing
well,
to
now
the
somebody
dish.
just brought this up. Dustin's burner account just threw the word marinade into
teriyaki
the picture.
marinade.
So now we got our condiment, we got our sauce, and then we got marinades. And our marinades and sauces the same.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't say that teriyaki is a condiment, would you?
No, it's not.
You wouldn't put a teriyaki on the table.
No. But it's a sauce and a marinade. I've actually seen the bottles have different labeling on them. I think the Meyer one might even say teriyaki marinade on it. It is certainly a sauce. You do a little stir fry.
So the answer to your question, who answered the question? Peter and Hilliard, is that there's no answer, but that's not going to stop us from debating. Rhymetime is here. Do you have a tiebreaker? I say condiment better than sauce on a higher sauce on a higher plane than condiment. Timmy says the opposite. What do you think, Rhymetime?
I guess from what I use more, I think I'm siding with Timmy a little bit more.
It's not about what you use more. For example, I go to McDonald's more than I go to Hyde Park, right? It's not usage.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
I think I'm putting personal preference aside with this about I love barbecue sauces, and I don't need gobs and gobs of ketchup on things. I don't like mayo.
Yeah.
But I understand how people do, and those are slathered on sandwiches all across this great land. We didn't even mention mayo until now.
I was about to ask, is mayo a condiment or a sauce?
Of course it's a condiment. Think of mayo. Mikey love little mayo.
I do love mayo.
When you make it into an aioli, does it then become a sauce? When you spice it up a little bit, you put a little garlic sauce in it.
Depends the
Seems
usage,
to become
I
a
guess.
sauce.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because you would. But again, you're still dipping a fry possibly in that garlic aioli like we would at the Restoration Hardware.
For example.
And then it's just sort of like ketchup.
Barbecue sauce, unless we're talking about vinegar Carolina stuff, barbecue sauce is essentially zhuzhed up ketchup.
Yes,
it
is.
Ketchup
It's got more spices in it.
Is a condiment, right? But then you add some seasonings to it, it becomes a sauce.
Because ketchup is tomato-based. Most barbecue sauces are tomato-based.
Well, you don't make a barbecue sauce without, 90% of it being ketchup.
Mustard, there's always little hints of mustard, too. Mustard seed. And then you've got, if you had the South Carolina stuff, it's full-on mustard barbecue sauce.
There's no answer that's going to satisfy us.
I don't know. Why did we get onto this?
Well, because Peter asked the question.
I feel like some condiments are, I guess not condiments, but some are different. I feel like a mayo, you're not dipping into mayo. At least I'm not.
I do.
Okay.
I dip my fries into mayo. I dip like fried shrimp.
I
into
just
mayo.
think of it more on burgers as a sauce.
You're dipping into pure mayo, not
that's
cut
insane.
with anything.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
That's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
At least mix it with the ketchup and make a little fry sauce.
No, you don't need that. Well, yeah, for you.
You love that creamy mayo,
You
don't
go across the pond, baby. They're dipping fries in mayo. It's beautiful.
I like a tartar sauce with the fish, with a nice like chunk of fish. That's a sauce, but it feels like that could also be a condiment.
It's a tartar sauce is a version of mayo.
It is. I know.
I don't understand how you say you like a tartar sauce, but then you're like, mayo, yuck.
It's cut with other flavors.
I put some
and
little
spices.
tiny pickles in it, and it's like, oh yeah, there you go. That's beautiful.
A little dill pickle in there.
We're getting nowhere here. All right, game show in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's blocking 2 lanes and causing a 15-minute delay on northbound 270 on that east outer belt at 670. And there's a couple-minute holdup due to a crash that's on northbound US 23's off-ramp to 270 on the south side. This report is sponsored by Indeed.com. When you're trying to find quality candidates, all the searching, screening, and interviewing can become a job itself. You need Indeed, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to interview, screen, and hire quality people. Visit Indeed.com/credit. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. For every $50 you spend in Roosters gift cards this holiday season, you'll receive a $10 Roosters bonus buck. Available at Roosters locations or at roosterswings.com.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in Columbus. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Shop Meijer's Cyber Deals November 30th through December 2nd and save a good deal more on the hottest gifts of the season. Like 50% off JBL Tune Buds and Flex, Beats Solo 4-on-ear wireless headphones for $129.95, and JBL Grip portable speakers for $84.95. Low prices on presents they'll love. That's the gift-giving good life at Meijer. Cyber Deals are available in the Meijer app or in store. Exclusions apply.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've got a problem at Pella.
I like where this is going.
Because of Pella's reputation and quality, a lot of folks assume that we're out of budget.
Oh, that's too... Oh, I hate here.
But we've actually got 5 awesome window lines that fit any budget, from the $300,000 to the $3 million home, and far from the most expensive.
So you actually don't have a problem. Awesome.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
11 and a half. That's not the Buckeye football over-under win total. That's the amount of times Common Man wipes his crack. I'll take the over.
Oh, what's that smell?
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
We're going to get to the game show in just a moment, but everyone in our chat, you guys can watch the show on YouTube. If you're getting home during our show, go into the house and commandeer the big screen and then throw us up on YouTube. Maybe you got a 55-inch or a 65-inch or maybe a 85-inch TV.
Wow, must be nice.
Imagine us up there. But they're talking about sauces. SB threw in there Arby's sauce, but on a regular Taco Bell taco. Thank me later. Have you ever done like other places' sauces on other places' foods?
Oh, well, yes, I did cane sauce with Popeye's chicken tenders, which I thought would be the greatest combination ever because, I love the Popeye's chicken and I love the cane sauce, but it was oddly unsettling.
Too crispy? Because the Cane's fingers aren't as crispy as a Popeye's one could be.
It didn't go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was just used to eating one with the other. Or I don't know. But it just did not go well together.
I've definitely, I've dabbled with doing barbecue sauces. Like I've done Chick-fil-A nuggets in a McDonald's barbecue sauce. and I've done a McDonald's nugget in a Chick-fil-A barbecue sauce. And it's just, I'd always stay with what is supposed to be because flavor matching is just, it does something to my brainwaves. Like it tells me,
I agree.
This is supposed to be what it is. But if you run out of something, who like keeps a little cup in their pantry of some excess sauces from places in case you get screwed by a window? It's good to keep at least a couple, 2 or 3 of them sitting in a cup and then throw them out as time goes on.
See, this is the gift we give to you, society. When you're sitting at the dinner table tonight with your family, maybe your kids are on the phone, they're showing no interest in the conversation. You ask them about school, they ignore you completely. All you have to toss out is, what is the difference between a sauce and a condiment?
You get the whole table going.
Everybody will have a discussion, and then the question is, what is superior, sauce or condiment?
And you got sauces and condiments right there on the table in front of you.
And if things get really wild, throw marinades into the conversation.
Woo!
Game show.
All right, Mikey, been waiting to give you one of these. I saw it back in the annals years ago. I did one more of these, and I heard a few weeks ago you had a pretty bad run at a Seinfeld trivia.
Adam King told me he had a Seinfeld quiz, which he didn't. He just went online and read some quiz that he didn't know the answers to.
I didn't do any of that. This is all personally crafted by me and some of my friends.
Audio involved here?
Oh, you would assume correct.
Right,
what are we doing? Is this amateur hour?
Fade
I'm going to start you off with a fun one. You can keep the music, and I'll let you know when it's time to.
No.
I'll alert you when it's time to go to the audio files. I'm going to start you off with a fun one here, okay? Here's a little Seinfeld in honor of Jacob Rhymetime for you. All right? Now pay attention. As the 2 nouns in this answer rhyme, an out-of-control dipper and a habitual third-person speaking gym rat. I'll repeat it.
It's Timmy and Jimmy.
Yes.
Timmy and Jimmy.
Very nice.
Jimmy.
Proud of you.
Is the out-of-control gym rat. And the double dipper.
Jimmy's looking good. Jimmy's in the open.
Sorry,
Jimmy
Timmy.
hits the shot.
I don't dip that way.
That's right.
You dip the way you want to dip, and I'll dip the way I want to dip.
Yes, this is what I expected from you. All right, question number 2. We are going to go to the audio files for the first time here as we are going to listen to a couple of short snippets of a song like we did in the 90s rock quiz. This is back by popular demand. A lot of people got with me. They said, I loved when you did that. I said, okay, I do it again. This has to be a song, obviously, featured on an episode of the show. Listen carefully. I don't want you to blurt out the answer after the first clip, okay? If you know, just sit there. Let's listen to both of them so people can play along. Here is the first clip. All right, I'll play that one more time. All right, that's clip 1. Ready for clip 2?
Yep.
Here's clip 2. And one more for good measure. Do you have an answer?
I believe that's the theme song to the sitcom that they produce, isn't it?
I'm gonna give you the first one and the second one more time.
The answer is no. Just say no. It's wrong.
The answer's wrong.
Okay.
I'm going to play the second one again because it goes right into the kick point, and you'll kick yourself. And
you know what? I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yep, Kramer riding the train, going to work.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
I'm sorry. I've failed.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It's just one. All right, let's move on. Now we have the Seinfeld share the last word question. You'll be sharing a word in this 2-parter. The last word of the first answer is also the first word of the second answer. Pay close attention. Where George crams your apologies in a terrible movie that Elaine loves.
Sack.
Okay,
stuff your sorries in a sack, and sack lunch is the name of the fictional movie.
Say it all fluidly. Stuff your sorries
in a sack lunch.
There you go. Fantastic.
What's with the riddles?
What do you mean? It's a fun question.
It's the Riddler's here.
He's the Riddler.
That's the whole point. We're here to dazzle the mind and illuminate the eye.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Johnny.
All right. Now, question number 4. Oh, looky here. We have celebrity guest trivia in-house Seinfeld fanatic Tyler Danberg, Ohio State broadcaster, back again.
Hi, Mike. Two-part question for you. If you go to the Alex Theater, you might find this assistant wardrobe manager on the movie Spartacus. Here's another clue. He also runs the Institute for the Preservation of Motion Picture Costumes and Wardrobes, a.k.a. the IPMPCW. But if you go to the concession stand, stay away from this snack. Mess you up.
Ah, yes, the IPMPCW.
So what's the question? The guy's name or the snack?
He's asking the name and the snack.
Oh, it's a two-parter. That's right.
Who was the guy?
The hell
That's
was
at
the
the
guy's
Alex
name?
Theater.
Oh, Jesus. The snack is a hot dog. It's a movie theater
Yes,
hot dog
of
that's
course.
been there since the silent era.
It's a perfectly sane thing to eat.
The name is on the tip of my tongue. Oh, my
His initials
God.
are J.H. Jeffrey Harwood.
Jeffrey Harwood. I just disappointed Tyler Danberg.
Oh, no.
I want to take a shower.
Oh, no. All right. So since we had a little movie title back there were many fictitious movies that the gang went to see over the life of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for a mortal, I would ask you to give me just 3 examples of fake movies that the gang either sees or mentions. But for you, I am looking for 4. So,
well, I mean,
give me some fake movies.
We already had Sack Lunch.
Sack Lunch is out there.
Rochelle.
Yes, a young girl's journey, a strange erotic journey from Milan to Minsk. So that's 1.
Got Prognosis Negative.
Prognosis Negative, that's 2. Yep. I got that one down here.
Death Blow.
Oh, man, we're missing the Death Blow. That's
and
3.
Cry Again.
Yes, very good. Fantastic. You have other things like Blimp, the Hindenburg, Agent Zero, Ponce de Leon, Firestorm. Remember Checkmate? Or There's No Mountain Like Mountain High. And then you've got The Other Side of Darkness. All right, for an add-on, mentioned Death Blow there. What criminal activity does Jerry find himself wrapped up in on the account of one of Kramer's associates, revolving around some of the fake movie titles? I mentioned that was Death Blow.
Bootlegging the movie.
He is bootlegging.
Filming the movie in the theater.
You remember the name of that character?
That
for
was,
extra credit.
Brody.
Brody, yes, correct. Former Alabama quarterback Brody Croyle.
Brody's a reasonable man, but he's insane.
He's not so reasonable. All right, now we go again to the audio files. I've got a clip from the show. You're going to hear this. And once again, I'd like you to finish the line. I think this will give you a good start. You ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Believe it or not, George isn't at home.
Leave a message after the beep.
Yep.
And I'll call you back when I get home. Where could I be?
Yeah, yes.
Believe it or not, I'm not home.
Yes, you just finished it.
Leave a message at the beep. I must be out or I pick up the phone.
I must be out, but I pick up the phone.
Close enough. You know what? Close enough. Believe it or not, I'm not home. Very good.
I must be out, but I'd pick up the phone. I got it wrong.
No, it's close enough.
Wrong.
You had almost every single word right. I call that good enough, gang. All right. So.
All right. Good answer.
One more. This is time for clip time. It is a clip that we always play on the show. I believe it's been featured in a show open before.
This is not my kind of guy.
So Frank Costanza, who you hear there, who is he referring to in that clip? Is he referring to Lloyd Braun,
I can answer
George Steinbrenner, or is it himself?
Himself?
Yes, listen to this.
The father would look at me and say, "Oh no, inawa shiyo," which means this is not my kind of guy.
George's father, Frank Costanza, went to Korea on business.
Yes.
And he fell in love with a Korean woman.
Uh-huh.
But Frank refused to take his shoes off when he went into their house, and the Korean father did not like him, threw him out.
That's correct. That's a perfect explanation. That is correct. You only missed 2. Good job.
What? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to turn the tables.
Turn the tables back on you.
Why did Frank Costanza go to Korea on business? What was he doing there?
Oh, I mean, I forget. He was selling something.
He was selling religious figurines.
Religious figurines. Very Frank Costanza-like.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good job.
I feel like I failed.
You didn't fail.
Really do.
You missed 2 questions.
Reimer, did you know any of those? Have you ever seen an episode of Seinfeld your whole life?
Yes, I love Seinfeld. I watched it all the way through on Netflix.
All right.
Recently?
A few years ago.
Okay. All right. I like that.
I knew some of them. Yes.
All right. Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch out for a 15-minute delay due to an accident that's on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt after US 23. It will be stop and go from 315. We also have an accident that's on southbound 71's off-ramp to Weber Road on the north side, causing some slowdown there. This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Hey guys, Anthony here. Time to be honest with yourself. How do you truly feel on a daily basis? Do you have the energy you need to get through a day? Do you have the focus you need to get through your work? Well, if you've started to notice something is off, then don't wait and see if the answer is testosterone replacement therapy at Synergenics and Low T Center. It all starts with a simple and free TRT test. You can even walk in before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com. The testosterone is pure, not compounded. Guys feel full of energy, not like they're still waiting for it to kick in. Now is the best time to get in because the TRT test is free. If you're a guy in your 30s, 40s, 50s for sure, there's no doubt you've been wondering what your level is and if this can help. The first step is taking the free T-test. They have clinics in Gahanna and Dublin. They give you the power to choose if you want to be treated in the clinic or if you want to receive at-home treatment. It all starts with the simple and quick free TRT test at Synergenics and Low T Center. FixMyLowT.com.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. It's cold here in Central Ohio. You know that, Columbus. And if you spent last winter thinking you need new windows, but you didn't want to spend the money, well, it's a good thing you waited. Because right now during Window Nation's end-of-year sale, you can get 50% off, plus get 0% interest for 5 years. Not only could you get affordable custom windows, but shorter wait times mean you'll get them fast. And Window Nation will install them in 1 day while keeping your home warm and dry. Once they're installed, your new windows instantly stop those cold, wintry drafts better than the big-name brands. They also seal out moisture and are so energy efficient, you'll actually save money on your monthly utility bills. Plus, they're backed with a lifetime warranty. With such great windows and service, it's no wonder Window Nation has over 45,000 five-star reviews and an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Don't wait to put an end to your window problems. Window Nation's end-of-year sale is your chance to save big with 50% off all window styles, plus 0% financing for 5 years. The sale ends soon, so visit windownation.com now to get started. Window Nation, a proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics.
Skyline's Mac and Cheese 3-Way is back, this time with white cheddar cheese and creamy cavatappi pasta. Try a Mac and Cheese 3-Way with Skyline's original chili or their new chicken chili at participating Skyline locations for a limited time.
Timmy Hall and, real common man here for our friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
We've got plenty of holiday specials for you this month. You can enjoy a 4-course wine dinner at the lounge at Final Cut. Plus, there's holiday takeout specials.
And we got happenings on New Year's Eve.
What's happening?
Winning. You could win a 2026 Chevy Traverse, $35,000 in cash, or $50,000 in Penn slot play.
Become a member of our rewards program on the Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
It's all going down this month at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
They say glory is earned, not given. We say it's ignited by heart and ends with a boom. Get your tickets today at BlueJackets.com. Ryan Day has a radio show, and we air it. What are the odds? Join us Thursday at noon for the cleverly named Ryan Day Show.
Presented by Roosters, a fun casual joint.
Every game, every season. Your home for Buckeye football, The Fan.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Accurate Heating and Cooling and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Roundtable coming up at the top of the hour. Skip Mossick, Paul Keels, Jim Lachey, Coach John Cooper, Ryan Day will join them with comments that only you can hear on Buckeye Roundtable.
It's going to be a jubilant show. Years in the making, like what we had on Monday, what we're still experiencing here today. Those good, warm, fuzzy feelings haven't left yet. Got to live in this. This is just so cool to still have a major football game coming up this week, and we are going to have tons of coverage to celebrate it with you. We'll be starting on Saturday at 9 a.m. with myself and Tyvis Powell on part 1 of a Fan Sports Saturday show.
That is, if you're keeping track, 11 hours of pregame coverage on Saturday. And if you're saying, isn't that overdoing it? Yes. Yes, it is.
Help me math more. If we go to 2 a.m., how many hours have we gone in the day? 18?
9 a.m.
No, that's not.
No, that's not right.
17?
9 to 2? Yeah, 17 hours.
We're such. Hey, why don't we hang a picture together? See if we can get the thing level.
We've done that.
See if we can center it.
Two broadcasting legends are teaming up. Dick Vitale and Charles Barkley.
I like it.
Are going to call games together.
Oh, man.
They're going to do the first 4 in Dayton.
Wow.
They're also going to do Indiana and Kentucky on Saturday.
I like it.
I'm sorry, Saturday, December 13th on ESPN.
That's great. I think that's fantastic. I would even go a step farther and just say, don't have a lead play-by-play voice.
Oh, God.
Just throw them the headsets. I know they've done this on TNT before. Steve Kerr was a part of the broadcast. It may have been Steve and Reggie and Chris Webber. It was like they called it the players only. And they did a 10:30 late night, like Golden State Warriors game back in the day, who, of course, Steve would wind up coaching to many championship victories. But what's the harm? A couple of basketball icons like that. Dick Vitale, who's been the face of broadcasting college basketball for decades.
Is that it's terrible. that's the harm.
But again, for Indiana, Kentucky, I agree with you. But
maybe an alternate feed, I have no problem with that. But as the main feed, perhaps you should have a touch of professionalism. This coming from the guy who farts and belches on the air. Back page.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
I had a leftover question.
Seinfeld
about Jerry Seinfeld's girlfriends through the life of the show.
Okay.
If you'd like to take a shot at this one.
I thought it was about his real girlfriend during the show who was 17 years old. But
No.
Shayna Baszler, was that her name?
I think so. So this one I called Jerry's girlfriends with a twist. Jerry had many girlfriends in the life of the show, as you know, but I'm not going to give you the actress's name or her name in Seinfeld. Pay attention.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a character name from another one of their iconic roles. I want you to call out the one that does not belong when it's done. All right? Stifler's mom. That's my first one. Monica Geller. That's my second one. Skylar White. That's my third. Xena the Princess Warrior.
Xena the Princess Warrior.
Aunt Becky or Lorelai Gilmore.
Xena the Princess Warrior.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, I think it's Xena the Warrior Princess, if we're going to be technical about it.
I get that wrong?
Lucy Lawless.
Lucy Lawless.
Yeah, she was not one of Jerry's girlfriends. Everybody else, right on.
And there's more, and there's many, many more. You also had...
The thing with Stifler's mom went south because she refused to give him a massage.
She wouldn't give him a massage.
Even though she was a masseuse.
And fun trivia, since we're playing Indiana this week, there was an old quarterback that played at Indiana named Xander Diamant.
Mm-hmm.
His mom is the woman that got
gonorrhea on the tractor.
From a tractor. The extra from that episode of Seinfeld.
I know, we talked about that at the time.
Shit.
You got 55 seconds, just so you know.
I was thinking it was 53:05, which is now
55.
We got 40 seconds.
Yeah, let's just keep looking at the clock, Timmy. It's good radio.
Oh, there we go.
53:12 now. Yeah,
you look at that. Hey, there's this story. We could do some more of these bizarre injuries for NHL players, but we have an NHL player that burned his legs and is going to be out for a while. I am wanting more detail. That's the Blues.
Burned his legs doing what?
That is the Blues' Alexei Toropchenko.
Firestarter.
Yes, that's right. Firestarter. They didn't give any detail, just that he sustained burns to his legs as part of a home accident. You get to imagine what he did to his legs.
Firestarter.
Little grill burn.
All right, Buckeye Roundtable's coming up next. We'll see you tomorrow back here at 3 in the Peak. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch out for an accident that's blocking the left lane on westbound 670 at 3rd Street. It's going to move slow from 71. And we've got slower traffic on southbound 315 from King Avenue to 670. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21+. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.